All right, gang, let's get to it. Do it to it. I think we were halfway through 2003. That's what I said on the Twitter. So either I'm right, and I'm always right, or I'm a liar. I'm a liar. It's 2002. And we're at Ebisu. I think we're, like, dominating, right? I think we've won every round so far. Hell yeah, brother. There's 3 rounds to go. Oh. Lies on Twitter. Comment stored in the brain and Keenan has a headache. You are... no comment. Alright, it's 2003 minus 1. That's all.
I'm thinking this course is all about thongs again. Guys agree?
No, I don't like that metaphor. You know, we should call it something else.
That's right. We should call it G-string. How about that?
Sex. Level 1 hype train. So Gifter use bits to get to the next level. We are 85% with 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go. That's right, 2 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Wow, wow, wee, wah. Level 1 hype train completed. I don't know what hype trains do other than make me feel warm and fuzzy and look cool. I really don't. I don't know. No! Sky Liquid! The worst. What's up, Barry?
And here he goes. Let's see what
I
he can
didn't-
do on this solo run.
I was like, why does the X button feel so weird? It's because I use the triggers or the...
It's pretty good.
Good angle.
I don't remember the buttons from like last week.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Pretty good, right?
Good enough for me.
Oh my god. Guys, I literally forget how to play the game. Okay, what are the buttons? That's the handbrake. That's the clutch. Okay.
Speed's okay.
He's doing fine. Oh, good angle.
Dude, I literally forget how to play. It's been like 3 days.
What do you think of that run, guys?
It was okay overall, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay.
No. I strongly disagree with you, judging team, for once in the opposite direction. Okay. Now that I remember what the buttons do, let's try this again.
And there he goes. Here he comes.
Passing right by the judges' stand.
What do you guys think?
Speed's pretty good.
That's a pretty good angle.
It's okay.
Good, but could be better.
All right, I remember the buttons. I forgot the skill at home, though.
Amazing.
What do you guys think?
Speed's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
What do you think of that angle?
Not bad. Definitely not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's fine.
What do you think of that run, guys?
So,
okay overall.
I added like 100
Okay.
points to my
I think.
score, and it's still okay. So they think. God, it's like my parents. Jesus. All right, here we. I think that was good enough. I think that one was okay. I mean, we can have a bad round. It's fine.
And there he goes. Here he comes.
Passing right by the judges' stand.
Speed's okay.
He's doing. Oh, good angle.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Oh, good angle.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Skelly's fucking on it.
Speed is good.
Yeah, not bad at all.
John copy paste will assure that the title that doesn't really even need to be there anymore.
You did really well on this run.
I totally agree.
No complaints from me.
Hey, they said I did good without, you know. I didn't get any like whoa in the in qualifying. Hey, we did all right. Rank in Coochie. What the fuck was I gonna say? It's gonna be a super drift heavy week, gang. We got this today. This on Sunday, I think, maybe, depending on how much we get done today. And Formula Drift on Saturday. We're gonna miss like the first little bit, if not all of top 32. I'm working the Porsche Super Cup race at Watkins Glen. An iRacing, to be fair. Fukuda. It's Long Beach, Paul. That's the first round of the year. How's this Dicky working out? This is our first battle of the day. So you haven't missed anything. It's the lengthy plage. Wait, is there another word for beach in English? Because plage is, I think, is it in French. Whatever. It's Long Beach. But I will probably miss top 32. I got work. But I'll be there for the 16. Literally as soon as we're done Porsche, which should be about 4:30 Eastern time, I'm going to go, okay, lads, and then turn all that shit off, turn all this shit on, and get started. And then I presume Cisco will be there like an hour later.
Fourth pair. Now this is a good matchup.
Oh, Saturn, you never have to apologize for that. Like, I appreciate it, but you never have to apologize for that.
So, here we are with the first round.
All right, I lifted for you. Please don't pull
This
away.
matchup is a good one.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close.
When
to
have they
each
said
other.
that?
Up close and personal.
Here we
Can I
go.
dive in here?
Not bad. Not bad.
He's doing okay, still okay.
They look like lovers out
Oh, my God.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
We look like lovers, apparently.
Overall, I thought that was quite a performance.
Gave him the advantage,
I'm
sir.
really feeling the gap in skill between those two.
They look like lovers.
This round just
Oh, hey,
might decide who's the
that's
better
happened.
Can't wait to see who wins.
Somebody in a right-hand drive car was tandeming with somebody with a left-hand drive car, and they've literally, like, held hands out of the car.
Close, but not close together enough.
Yep, and that gap can be closed.
Yeah, I not in competition, obviously, but that is very unsafe. But I've definitely seen it in a clip before, like more than once. Oh, he's real close.
Whoa, dangerous.
Watch it.
Saturn, I never want to hear that again.
That decides the winner.
Yeah, I gotta use my...
He did some cool driving out there.
It was amazing.
The cable I'm using for my headset's just a cheap one I bought online, and it sucks. I wanted to save the first party one, but it's already dying. Keenan sub. I can't eat sandwiches right now. We've been over this. How do you hear, Tex? You're on thin ice, pal. That's fair. That's a fair score. I mean, yeah, I won, but... Or who do we got? Is it Reese? God damn it, Reese always wins. You got Reese Millien in round 2. I'm going to do something to the gearing here. I'm going to be a little wacky, a little silly, if you will. Third gear is, like, not usable. This might come back to bite me, but at the same time, we are leading the championship by a ton, so it doesn't really matter. We won every round in the championship this year, in 2002. I told my daughter someone gifted me a sub. She said, "Does that mean someone bought you a sandwich?" I can't believe Mini Silver Sneakers just went. I love that. It's so good. All right. I don't even know if shiplock even works in this game. I know they told you to do it, but you don't have to actually do it. As long as you get the points, they don't care how you get there.
Okay, so now we're down to the...
Listen to that screaming V something.
This is one dangerous matchup.
Am I leading? I'm on the left. Yeah, I'm leading. Okay.
So, here we are with with the first run.
Here we go.
Oh, this matchup is a good one.
Oh, I think third's usable now.
Oh, close. Close.
That's one crazy angle.
He's treating this like a solo run.
He's doing great.
And when I was like, holy shit, the female comments like, he's doing fine.
Whoa, dangerous.
Watch it.
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah,
Here comes.
cool.
This is getting good.
Oh no, I thought it was a sticky moment.
Overall, wasn't that a fine piece of driving right there?
Not amazing, but still pretty
There were
good.
some nice moves.
We are out of the gate swinging here. It's like it smells like food. I live with other people. They could be cooking.
So, what do you think of this matchup?
This will be a tough one. Both are good drivers.
Very tough.
Oh jeez, I thought it was in the tires there.
Whoa, dangerous.
Watch it.
Now he's getting closer. He's just cutting right in. Ah, speed down.
Down, down, down.
Try to
I got brake checked. What the fuck are you guys watching?
They look like lovers out there.
I'm sorry,
They're very close to
John
each
fucking
other.
New Zealand doesn't know how to use the right pedal. I think I still won.
And that run decided it.
Yeah,
obviously.
Quite obviously.
It's so obvious. There's almost nothing to discuss.
She sounds so disgusted, but that usually that voice line is when the player wins. But she's just sitting there like, ugh, ugh, like lady. We need to McChill here, I think. Okay, we need to stick it. Ooh. Oh, goodbye, Reese. Goodbye, Reese. Like these, it's just death race but drifting. Who do we got now? Tommy Kuda. No idea who that is.
Holy shit!
They look like lovers at there.
This is the wackiest. What's up, Alex? Thank you for the resub. Appreciate you. With the pretty gummy. 496 now. There is now less of a precarious tree in the back. Is that because it fell, Rob, or? What? I'm not surprised. I looked at where the table was. I looked where all the branches were and went, I think it's fine. I think if I went out there to try to move that glass table, I'd probably just fall and impale myself. So, I mean, it should. Good luck out there, soldier. Like, for those who aren't aware, we got a bunch of a big ice storm. Yeah, we're getting a big ice. It was a thunderstorm. 50 to 70 millimeters of rain, and most of it's frozen. So I'm not leaving the house for a few days. And apparently, this time next week, it will be 25 degrees Celsius. I love Canada.
Here we are with the semifinals.
If you're a weather person in Canada, literally just go on the TV and go,
This battle.
like, it's all you can do. All right.
So, here we are with the first run.
Here we go.
Oh, this matchup is a good one.
He's closing in fast.
Here we go.
Keep it up. Keep going.
Here we go.
Ah!
The driver been off the track like that for years.
Unlucky. Oh, we're still getting points, though. We can make this up.
So good.
That's what I like to see.
They look like lovers out
We can keep it like even-ish.
Very close to each other.
All right, I'm gonna have to whip out my ding dong on the chase here.
All in all, a rough run, guys.
Rough indeed.
I can only agree. Let's hope he does better with the next run.
That wasn't good. Okay. I was like, if I hit the inside curb going into that corner, I think I should just be good. Like I won't have to worry about speed, anything. Turns out that was a lie.
And the second
Lie detector test determined that was
Switching
false.
places.
Here we go.
Oh, this one will be good. Oh, close. Close. Excellent.
That's close drive.
Now take the inside if you can.
I fucking tried.
Ooh, just a little too far.
Here I come.
So close and yet so far.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh, he went wide. Oh, my God. Hold on.
Hey,
You shitbird.
What's he losing it there for?
He's really going for it.
Take it. Take it.
what do you mean, take it?
Oh,
He
okay.
means take it to sudden death.
We got OMT out of that. I should not have happened, but what's up, Yen?
This round just might decide who's the better
I
driver.
can't wait to see who wins.
Should be a good one.
I feel like his line was super weird in the lead here. That car is beautiful too.
Getting good.
That looks like a modern day S15. It doesn't look like one that. Yeah, he just went super wide and then cut me off.
Car's falling apart.
But he's looking.
Where the fuck was I
think
supposed to
this
go there,
calls for
champ?
One more.
I can't call it from the last
All right,
two.
let's do that, but not.
Let's do it.
Is this
one
PCSX2?
more
No, sir. It's on a actual PS2.
So the sudden death match has just begun. Now he's getting close.
Closer, closer.
Hey, go.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky.
Looking good.
He's lost speed.
I don't deserve this now.
Speed.
It's important to me.
Hey, no bumping into
Oi.
the car.
Definitely not a good idea.
Need more training.
I'm not getting points now. Yeah, we're fucked. That was a horrible run from me.
Each other.
MBZ is like a crapshooter whether I do well or not.
He was horrible.
That was bad.
He had no control at all.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was just driving all over the place.
I think the gearing change may have hurt more than it helped. All right, well, nothing to lose here.
Okay, off they go. It's the sudden death match.
Oh my God, he's fucking gone, dude.
Close. Close. Excellent.
That's close driving.
Now take the inside if you can.
Whoa, check out that angle.
Fantastic.
I'm the one who taught him that,
Ouch.
Well, how's that my fault?
Coming down.
He's
He fucking stopped.
He needs to maintain speed during drifts.
He's in there. I call that a thong.
I'm gonna lose this. This is bullshit.
He's sneaking inside
This is-
tight spot
oh.
and like it. Overall, a bad performance.
Get some more practice in.
Maybe I should lend him a hand?
I'm upset. So, oh, in the replay function in this game, you can speed it up and slow it down. It's next time you see a replay, you should see on the top right options to speed it up and slow it down. I'm mad. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. If I go against this guy again, I'm literally just gonna grip up and hit him. Like, I didn't expect the AI to fuck up that bad. At least he didn't win the final. It's because my first one was so bad. Oh, okay. I'm gonna undo this. Let's do that. I'm not an egg 6 guy in this game, by the way. It's never jibed with me. And the JZXs always feel kind of dookie. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to change my car every season just to keep it interesting, but we'll see.
So here we are, the D1 Grand Prix. Any words of advice for the drivers, guys?
Thong it. Thong it. It's the way to go.
You mean squeeze into the inside while cornering.
Pussy. I thought that, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be Tsuchiya or Tarzan. Don't say fuck me. Say, go talk to Ukes, Zach. Not my fault. Isn't this track dead as shit in real life now? Doesn't it not exist now? First time here in the game.
Good.
Not bad at all.
Take it easy.
Oh, did you see the angle on that?
I need to pick up my jaw from the floor.
That angle was amazing.
What do you
Sad.
think of that run, guys?
It was okay.
It's a cute
overall.
little track,
Yeah,
too.
okay.
Like, even for
So
not
I think.
drifting. But I guess it is just like the big entry and then a bunch of hairpins. Oh, that's wild. So they never bothered to tear the track up. They just put solar panels there. That's hilarious.
And he's on his way.
That's very funny.
Whoa, now you can't leave the track.
Yes, I can. I just did.
Leaving the track is against the rules.
Give the guy a break.
In this era of drifting, especially D1 Thunder, they were basically going to go-kart tracks. One of them is called Sugo Kart, but I don't think it is the actual kart track. I think that's just how it's referred to in the game. I think it's the West Course or something. Yeah, the only car that was making big power was just for fun. Like, the cars couldn't use horsepower, so there's no need to go to, like, tracks like Irwindale or whatever. Like, you couldn't do anything, so what was the point?
That was pretty good.
Why go-kart tracks? They were tight and narrow, had corners that you could link together.
Any thoughts about this run?
Cars didn't have enough power to go places to, like,
Maybe.
that too, what Alex said. But they didn't have enough power to go to places like Tsukuba or Fuji or whatever and link any corners together. The cars just weren't there yet. This was super early in competitive drifting's history. In D190s, there wasn't D1 yet, because it started, as far as all my research is done, in 2001. I'm gonna do something a little zany here, lads. A little crazy, a little kooky, a little silly. I know it's the first one in this game, but I looked it up just to see if it was legit. It wasn't the first time we've ever seen competitive drifting, but I would look that up, Yen. I don't think that's correct. They came to the U.S. for the first time in 2005 with the U.S. versus Japan challenge in Irwindale. I'm willing to bet my left testicle on that. Maybe not 2005. Maybe in 2006. It was one of those two. I don't need my left testicle, thank goodness, but... Speaking of U.S., Yoshioka, before he became an FD driver, and then I don't know what he's doing now.
So here we are with the best 7th pair.
I have an innate fear of running this man over.
To see this battle today.
I'm actually terrified of killing our man Yoshioka. Yeah, that's what I thought, Roku. I wasn't sure on that one, but it wasn't like D1 yet, official.
In he goes.
Oh, I still fucking hit him somehow. I gave him a year's gap and still found a way to hit him.
That was quite some driving out there.
God damn it.
It was pretty good.
Definitely good. Almost great.
I didn't deserve that one. Obviously I wasn't alive at the time, but from my own research, there was a couple of like little things, one-off events, and then D1 is the first like, hey, we're gonna take this super seriously, we're gonna have a championship, and this, that, and the other thing. Like, competitive drifting existed, but not to like its modern form.
Pretty fine.
Like, if you've watched FD, Formula Drift, recently, you'll understand how this works. Maybe not the qualifying, because the qualifying's a bit different, but... How did Yoshioka do? Yeah, he got over 60. Give him a 69. Damn it. I'm still so cheesed. Maybe in the Japanese version the Viper's there, but it's definitely not in the American one. If you go to like a Unlock Everything or like a cheats website, it'll say that the Viper's in this game, but I've beaten this game 100% more than once, and I've never seen it. So unless there's some sort of weird And I've seen like all the slots of the mystery cars filled too. So unless there's some sort of thing I gotta do that isn't just beat everything and do everything, like survival mode and everything, like I don't know. Oh, I did a little bit of Googling, by the way. For those who are familiar with the top secret S15 from Forza, Miki was the driver. He won the championship in that car, and then the championship this game is based off of was the next year. Because I was like, what? I thought he was driving the top secret car at this time. He technically was. It might still exist, but I was kind of bummed why it wasn't in the game. And I think I'm like 90% sure that's why. It may be in the Japanese version, Tank, because I've seen it on multiple
so now we're down to the
cheat code websites from multiple sources. But however, I wouldn't be surprised if one person just saw it on one website and copied and pasted it everywhere. It could very well be Balderdash. That was a common thing back in the day with like cheat code sites. Is people just said fake cheat codes.
Time to get to work.
Looks like a good matchup.
Look at that.
They do a little trolling.
Oh man, that's totally insane.
This guy's got some concentration.
Guys, I think we might be good at this track compared to the AI. I think we might be good here.
Overall, I was impressed with his run.
That didn't even feel difficult.
Wait, wasn't it?
I taught him all.
What are the AI up to? How did Forza get it? I have no idea. Do we remember if the D1 logo was on the top secret S15? Like on the windshield banner? Do we remember? I'm old. I don't remember.
This one will be good.
That's one crazy angle.
Oh my god!
Just like a solo run.
Holy shit!
Doing great.
Overall impressions, guys?
I thought that was a perfect.
I thought I was gone.
Superb.
I think taking grip out of the rear actually helped a lot.
So, what do you think of this match?
This will be a tough.
Yeah, see, Saturn, look at the top top right.
Very tough.
Normal drivers would spin at that.
Yeah, I thought we were gone here.
Crazy.
I thought we were gone.
Sons of a god.
He's sticking to the other car.
Impressive.
Ooh, nice.
What came first, Forza 2 or GT4? Probably GT4, right? Yeah, I don't know. I forgot that Forza 2 is Xbox 360. I'm so old! I don't know when this day will come, by the way. Ha! Come. And I think that... I'm gonna be a streamer about it. You got. Oh, I fucking missed it. Hit me with the 69 eagle eye. I'm glad somebody's paying attention for the important shit. Oh, so Forza wasn't too far behind. Okay, I thought they were similar eras. I got titty milk in here. The gamer sups or whatever it is. I got really sleepy in the last half of the playthrough in the first part, and it kind of ruined my fun, so I'm like, I want to be awake. So I had a big iced coffee, and then I'm going to sip at this bad boy. But I think I'm going to do it as a, like, a subscriber or a donation goal for the stream for my tooth I haven't come up with a funny name for yet. Even though I'm pretty sure somebody already came up with a funny name and I said we're definitely using that. I forgot. But I think a 100% GT4 playthrough is going to be on that list. Because that will probably take me 6 months. Weirdo, I cannot confirm or deny, smiley face. I don't want to ruin it.
I have a feeling this battle will go down in D1 history.
That's cute. What's up, Chicane? Thank you for the resub, my dude. How are we doing? Yeah, I've never done it before. the only GT4 content I've ever done was beating the world championship on a wheel with the shop brawl.
Just begun.
I think if I won 100% of that game, I don't think I'd be able to do it with a wheel. I think it'd be way too complicated.
He's gone beyond crazy.
I don't believe
Keep the rear tires on the track. It'll still count. It'll still count. It'll still count. I've cheated.
Well, guys, what do you think of that amazing performance?
He did
That's
exactly.
strange.
Saturn.
I've actually seen you teach anyone anything.
I know you're a relative, like, you're not new to the community, but you're a new regular. Do you know what we do every January? 24-hour races aren't really a problem for us, really. Hope you're good. I am doing great, actually.
This round just might decide who's the better driver.
Got a lot of stuff done over the last 2 days. A lot of good rest.
Do it. Take the inside. Do it.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I got scared. He took off, to be fair.
And that's the second run, guys.
I was amazed. by
Okay.
his
I was like,
drive.
am I going to OT this, really?
Claws all around.
Some coffee for those 10. It's cute. I went to the best purchase I've made for the stream. Hi, Ryan. How are we doing? The best purchase I made for the stream recently, other than, I think, this microphone. I'm actually really, I got to get a new windscreen for it because it's a bit too, when I go to the States, I'm going to look around for a SM7B, which is a different Shure microphone's windscreen, which apparently helps the MV7X, I think these are.
Holy shit!
6 months with my beloved Aeroteq.
Thanks, Sassy. I apologize for nothing. How are we? How are we doing? But I bought a coffee maker for like $15, and it's the best purchase I've made. For long streams, I just like load it up, and then when I pour a cup, I'll turn the maker off, and then I'm like, I think I want a coffee in about half an hour. I'll turn it back on. It's nice. So it was a really good purchase. You're gonna make me ooh. You were on. This is the most submissive chat in sim racing, so that's like not a bad place to do it. Not all subs in here, just a very high concentration. Didn't know a Sons of a Viper anywhere. That makes me feel good, because I remember being pissed as a kid, because hearing a Viper drifting in 2006, you were like, holy fuck, that's amazing! But you could never find it in the game anywhere. Love coffee. Aaron, you're so right, though. I was buying, like, really expensive, not expensive, but, like, whole bean coffee and grinding it myself, and it's fine, but for what I'm, like, a little shitty drip coffee maker, I just bought a big tin of Maxwell House. I've barely noticed the difference. There is definitely a difference, but it's not even all negative. It's a bit more bitter, but there's a bit more of a chocolatey taste to it, which I like a lot. The creamer I normally buy is like coffee mate but truffles, so it just tastes like chocolate anyway. And in the summer, or like in the warmer months, we'll say, because it's not minus 30 anymore, I'll make a, excuse me, and this is a life hack for all you at home who are the only ones in the house drinking coffee. There's no real way to make a pot of coffee for yourself, for me. I'll have a cup, maybe a cup and a half a day, and I'll always have coffee left over. And I got really annoyed because I'm like, that's just a waste. And I can't use less grounds because the coffee will just taste like shit. Like, I got to find some way. So my old roommate left a bunch of food behind, and in that food was old mason jars. So I just not bleached, but I cleaned the fuck out of the mason jars, and now I've got one just over there. I'm not going to reach and grab it because you know what a mason jar looks like. But it's a glass jar. But I'll make like 8 cups, not like a cup, but like the measurement cups of coffee, have what I want for the day, and then turn my coffee maker off, and at the end of the night, I'll pour it into that mason jar and just put it in the fridge. And then the next day, you got iced coffee. It's not how you make iced coffee. It's good enough. Does the job.
We're down to the last 2 drivers. Let the final battle begin. And which of these
all right,
two
it's
finalists
InfoWars, man.
We'll find out shortly.
I did this joke before, but I will absolutely be doing it again.
So, here we are with the first round.
Here we go.
Ooh, this matchup is a good one.
Whoa, check out that angle.
Lots of
Fuck!
stay on the track.
We're still close. We're still close in points. We're still close in points. We're like even. What did it say there? Like off course? I saw something blink.
A totally even matchup to me.
Very evenly matched.
I can't wait for the next round.
You can get lids that that's overly complicated. Yeah, I got like a little warning in red text.
And the first round has just
How the fuck was I off course? Oh, I guess I nibbled the curb there.
That's one crazy angle.
Yeah,
And he
put a little bit,
loses speed.
put a little bit too much
That's
dip on my
not
chip
good
there. I
at
think.
all.
We want to see fast drifts, not slow ones.
Stop bullying me. I already paused. All right, you know what we got to do here. Prepare to be fucked by the long dick of the law.
Come on over here. Come on, coward. Coward! I know that I want to punch you in the
And the
nose.
second
I'll beat
round.
your goddamn
Both
ass, you
drivers
son of a
switching
bitch.
places.
You're intellectual dumbass. Stop coming. You coward. You think you're a tough guy. I hate you.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Oh, dude, why is he just a wimp?
Defeat this anti-human.
The AI suck.
Time decides this one.
Certainly.
Even the smallest gap.
I didn't even deserve that. I wanted to really put it on the door, but he kind of entered like. He wasn't ever set to angle, so I couldn't do anything. If I win by like 2 points, I don't even deserve it. I mean, I'll take it. I will always beat Ross Petty. Please stop. Stop. Damn it. Shit. Win's a win. We'll know for next time. Gotta be careful with the angle going into 1. Not the last time we're going to Sekia Hills. What up, Drift? My wife, my other wife, my third wife, me wives. Yes, my. They're so pretty. The middle lady with the long hair, the ponytail. That's good for my loins. I think this is the last round of 2002. Kimmy is on sicko. Guys, I think we've got the championship pretty well locked up here. We've got more than double Alex Pfeiffer's score. Why are all the Americans at the top of the board? This game's not realistic. I take it back. If you like drifting at all, like this is a must-own game. I don't even care if you can't play it. Like, just this is a piece of drifting history. Saturn, don't you talk about my wife like that.
Nico, the birthplace of D1. Guys, what advice would you give our drivers today?
Is it?
Well, they're facing both tight and wide corners. The whole range here, which means they'll need to use a variety of techniques.
It'll be tough. Just stay focused.
Drifting nerds, can we fact check that? Was that the first round of D1 was Nico? Because that Nico is a track that I've always wanted to go to, but it's catapulted up the list here now. Oh yeah, I've seen copies of the Japanese version of this game for like $30 or $40, which is kind of reasonable. That's with like buying it on eBay and shipping it here. How to play it is going to be another challenge. Oh, goodbye. Wolfie hadn't even done anything wrong yet. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't looking hard enough. Okay, I was about to say, I thought it was Ebisu, but... I think
Well, here we
watching
go. Round one,
Noriaro,
solo run.
is Nico not the closest track to Tokyo? Maybe that's why?
Pretty good angle.
That's okay.
Good, but could be better.
What do you think of that?
Not bad, definitely not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, that's a pretty good speed.
Yeah, good.
That angle is just
I don't
insane.
think so, Saturn, but I've never heard of the toy
Amazing
company until
beyond
today.
belief.
But there's no, like, Nico
So, for this
logos
one, what do
other
you
than the
think?
track logo
Really, really
here.
amazing.
It says it all.
I think from what I've been told by Alexi, this is the closest, like, air quotes, drift track to Tokyo.
So here we go.
So that would all check out.
Speed's okay.
He's doing fine. Oh, good angle.
Nice.
I'm sure they're on closer tracks, but maybe not ones that were on the schedule or whatever.
That's a pretty good angle.
It's okay.
Good, but could be better.
Speed's okay.
But yeah, I want a Japanese copy of this game just to have it. I don't even care if I can never play it, but I just want that little piece of history, you know?
What do you guys think of that run?
2 words. Mind-blowing.
Amazing.
They were they weren't always headquartered in Hong Kong, I don't think. Like D1 used to be very oh, Nico. Okay. I was about to say Nico used to or D1 used to be very small company, but now there's like D1 Thailand and like they're all over the place. Don't make me cry. I've done enough of that this week. It's been really awesome to follow your journey, Chadu. I love popping into your streams whenever I've got time. And
Yeah, not bad at all.
penis!
Overall, that was just a bad performance.
Well, he was trying, right?
Trying isn't good enough. Not here.
Whoa, now that's an excellent
Can we
angle.
salvage a score here?
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Yeah, whatever I did to the tires, gang, made it exponentially better.
That angle is
This setup
just
is
insane.
basically perfect in this car. It feels so
Amazing
good.
beyond
What's up,
belief.
Justin?
Not a bad run, all things considered.
Yeah,
Discord
not bad.
member,
Could be
fake
better.
Ghost Pirate? Mobara. Right. Nice. Get out of here, R Petty. R stands for really bad. Aaron, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I did not expect that from you. That's a Wolfie comment. We got Ken Maeda. Round 1 here. I think it's Ken. What would be... Oh, look at him. He's just a happy little guy. Look at him. He's just... I love that. I love there's also a dedicated light to flash the lights that do nothing but make your run look slightly cooler. It does not do anything in terms of points. It's
So
just
here
there.
we are with the best 16 first pair. I know I'm excited to see this battle today.
Watch. This is all it does. It does not add to your score. It doesn't do anything. It's just for steez.
And the first run has just begun.
I think this dude's slow, but
Get to work.
Looks like a good matchup.
Here we go.
Nice.
Do it.
Good of you. Go on.
That's what we like to see.
I'm really impressed.
Good, great.
That's
here I come.
fine try.
There he goes.
Deep inside.
Penis.
Now that's amazing.
What? Kenneth.
What did you think of that run then, guys?
It was really good.
All right, goodbye.
Agree, it was good.
Goodbye, Aaron. Goodbye, Call. Is there no cooldown on the timeout? Oh, it was timeout yourself, and then okay, I see what happened here.
Both are good drivers.
Very tough indeed.
Look at that insane angle.
Oh man, that's totally insane.
This guy's got some concentration.
They look like lovers.
Dude,
They're very close to each other.
the angle. This is hilarious. I was wondering why, like,
This looks bad.
I couldn't do shit before.
He's driving too slow.
These guys are sticking
Yeah, it was
close
really hard to
each
get over 300 score here in a lead run. Now it's just the easiest thing in the world.
I thought that was a perfect run.
S15 moment.
It was superb.
I can't believe the IGN review was like, LOL, game too hard. Literally just skill issue, dog. Like, turn the assist on, this game literally plays itself. Good old 27. Unfortunate. Goodbye, Ken. I can't believe you're dead now. Oh, this is the last round in 2003. I could have just... Or 2-2. I could have just skipped it. That's no fun. Oh, we get to battle Kazama now. It's my dad. How hard would it be to get a Japanese PS2? Or a PAL PS2? No, because NTSC-U and NTSC-J are two different things. I don't really want to get a Japanese PS2 for one game. I love this car. Yeah, I feel like speedrunners are scooping them all up. Can't you mod and flash the BIOS for that? Could I do that on the Slim? I have a spare PS2.
Okay, so now we're down to the best 8, first pair. It's going to be a tough battle for a seat in the semifinals.
I have a chunky boy right now. Oh, free MC boot. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
So, here we are with the first run.
Here we go.
That just does everything in a memory card.
He's tearing up the inside.
Eating them alive.
He's totally stealing the spotlight.
In he goes.
Man, all the way in.
I'm impressed.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
I'm coming, Kazama! Oh my god! I almost killed a man.
In he goes.
Man, all the way in.
I almost killed a man. I still killed a man somehow.
So, overall, that was fantastic driving, wasn't it?
The work of a real pro, no
should
doubt.
be worshiping him as a drifting guy.
You should be. Suck my toes, unnamed deep-voiced commentator.
And the second run with both drivers switching places.
Here we go.
Oh, this one will be good.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
This is getting good.
Dude, there's some, like, D1...
Take the inside.
I want to get a Kazama model at some point in my life.
My.
Because Kazama was my favorite driver back in the day. He just was the fucking coolest dude.
Wow. I mean, wow. That was a great
Sorry,
run.
files from memory card,
I thought it
20
was
euros.
really
I mean,
cool.
you could buy an
Great
MC
job
boot
out there.
memory card for the PS2 on Amazon for like $15. Like, it's not even worth doing yourself. It's so cheap. Something smells weird in here. Ah! I know what it is. It's my bowl from last night. It's still there. It's like, smells like old ramen, and I showered today. I am not stinky. You got... Oh, I want to battle Hibino. Actually, Hibino here would be a struggle. Holy shit, Taniguchi might make a final. Oh, goodbye. Dude, Wolfie has made his bed, and he now has to lay in it. You hate to see it. Literally, Wolfie begged the mods to make a command to auto-time himself out. Like... foot, meat, mouth. Like... That is true, oh hey, that is very true. I'm tired. That's me.
Here we are with the semifinals, first pair.
Wolfie's a friend from VR
Let's
chat.
get started.
He's a bit silly, but he leans into it extra hard here for the joke. There two? I think so. There is only one that got localized, which is this one, but there's one like D1 Grand Prix and then D1 Grand Prix 2005, I
This
think.
is a good matchup.
Whoa, danger. Watch it.
Oh, he didn't fuck up the...
He's sticking to the other car.
Impressive.
Ooh, nice and tight.
He's in there. I call that a thaw.
That's a strange way to put
He's
it.
sneaking inside a tight spot and liking it.
That's me with Coochie.
He's closing the gap. Now he's really got his guns.
Oh my god, what the fuck happened there?
Overall, I was impressed with his run.
Really great, wasn't it?
I taught him all.
Why are
he
these
knows.
graphics not terrible? Like in general, or in terms of like I'm playing it on an actual PS2 and it doesn't look terrible? I can answer both of those questions. No, they are. It's on the Wikipedia car. That's where
So, what
my
do you think of this
knowledge
match?
ends. This was a late PS2 release.
Very tough indeed.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
Whoa, dangerous. Watch it.
Good, great.
The Miki put a hell of a fight in.
Impressions, guys?
I thought that was a perfect run.
It was simply
Did you
superb.
guys get the ice that we got today, Cisco? Because holy fucking moly, I don't know why you'd even want to drive anywhere. I'm from up north Ontario. Like winter weather does not bother me. If I have somewhere to be, I'm going. I'm not leaving the house today. It's terrifying outside right now. There's been so much ice today that the branches on the tree in the backyard are just snapping off. There was a thunderstorm here this morning. Like, this is the wackiest winter weather I've ever seen. It's not the worst, but... Yeah, we got Nobe in the final. Let's go. Yes, 50 to 70 millimeters of rain, and it's like right up around freezing. And my roommate, Rob, claims it's going to be 25 degrees Celsius next week. I love Canada. Can I play this on an emulator? No clue, Zach. When I tried, like, a bunch of years ago, it didn't emulate really well, but I've seen footage of it on PCSX2, and it looks fine. Excuse me. Yeah, I posted a video today. Like, there was no ice on the ground and, like, barely any snow yesterday. My car is, like, half an inch to an inch of ice all the way around it. Like, it's not moving. Why are you is the flying super expensive, or are you just gonna have fun to drive? Like, what's the why are we driving?
This will be the
¿Por
final
qué?
battle. May the best driver win. Those finalists look nervous, as they should be, because the finals are about to begin.
Yeah, I get like weird satisfaction of playing games like this on actual hardware, so I don't even check. Unless it looks like super terrible or there's some sort of huge issue.
So, here we are with the first run.
Here we go.
Ooh, this matchup is a good one.
He's just cutting right in there.
Man, that's insane.
Taking the inside is a good thing.
Here he goes.
Deep inside.
Now that's amazing.
Now he's really got.
I just made my childhood hero look like a little bitch. I love this game. One of the best drifters of this era is just looks like a fucking
He
weenie.
goes.
Man, all
Looks like
I'm impressed.
looks like fucking Taylor Holo here.
Overall, that was fantastic driving, wasn't it?
The work of a real pro,
we
no
should
doubt.
be worshiping him as a
Absolutely bodied. Miki had a good chase though. Let's see what Nope can do.
And so.
Yeah. Understood. Then you'll have your car.
do after switching places.
This is an interesting matchup.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
Here we go.
Do it. Take the inside. Do it.
When are you leaving? You going for Easter?
Whoa, dangerous. Watch it. Whoa, check the angle.
Oh shit, are you not going to be a Porsche?
That's drifting.
Cool.
Oh, right. I'm sure you've told me, but I'm dumb.
Guys, a word on this performance?
Why has nobody else made a game like this? Great question.
It was a perfect run.
I think there's been some mobile games that are similar. There's been... What day is Great Lakes? Like day of the week? Because there might be a a V8 Super Rick event on the same night. I thought they were on the weekend, but I might be stupid. Yeah, there's been games that have like attempted to do this again. Like CarX has had like little... Oh, you're right. It is Thursdays. CarX has had like the same idea, but there's definitely not been a game made by like a predetermined like established dev.
My partner and I have had tooth issues in the past, and know the pain. Hope this helps with all the bullshit that it can be.
It never ends, man. When will I be free? Dude, thank you so much. Oh my fucking god. I don't know if you've seen the subscriber number. Thank you. That means the fucking world to me and more. I don't know if you've seen the sub number, but I think the surgery is paid for. I think. I have to wait for the 15th because that's when Twitch does their payouts, and then once that happens, then I got to convert it from US to Canada. And Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy shit!
Well, we're over 500 again. That's cool. But I think, like, I haven't even done the...
Holy shit!
Hey, here's a big stream for tooth shit yet. That hasn't even started. That'll be late this month at some point. I'll give you guys a date. I'll try to give like 2 weeks added. I think it's going to be the last Friday of the month. I think that's the plan. I don't know if it's going to be a subathon. I really wanted it to be, but the more I think about it, my fucking internet is so inconsistent. I think if I try to do a subathon, like, we'll get a day and a half into it, and just, like, it just won't... I don't trust it. Kimmy, you were spitting facts. Yeah, Devils, I'm going to be very clear about where all this money is going, because that's one of my main, I'm lucky I'm not in, like, physical pain every day. Sometimes, okay. For those who don't want to hear about the gritty details, I'll put my hand down when I'm stopped talking about it, so you can mute the stream right now. So, like, in the morning, if I bump my tooth weird, it kind of comes out of place. And I gotta, like, go in there and put it back in. Sometimes I'll snore, and just snoring kind of gets it loose. I can't eat properly right now. I have to make sure I'm eating stuff that I can eat with a fork and knife. I can't eat, like, sandwiches, pizza, anything that you gotta rip and tear. And even then, it has to cut into small pieces, and I have to put it like towards the back of my mouth. I can't close my my jaw properly. So it's not necessarily like pain, but incredible fucking inconvenience. Like I've had to change like a lot. So I'm just stoked to get it out of my fucking mouth, so I can eat normally again. And we're back. But yeah, so this fund here is for the surgery, and they call it a flipper. So they'll give me like a denture, and apparently by 2025, we'll see if the government that's still here will be still in power, because I'm assuming that's something they'll change. If you're low income, surprise, that's me, dental's going to be free, because the like actual surgery that I need to get like a permanent replacement is like $7,000 or something ridiculous. We did it. We only lost one round. But between that, I owe $2,400 on my credit card. Pretty lady. Yeehaw! Damn. Shit. God damn it, we won the race. We did good. We did good this season. 136 points to Alex Pfeiffer's fucking 68. L plus ratio plus ha ha ha. Excellent. Saturn, it's not really a concern of mine right now, to be honest. Are we stuck with the fucking... Yeah, we could skip it. Dope. Oh, is this Ueo's car? It looks like it has the revolver logo on it. That's cute. I love that. But I still have to, like, live, you know what I mean? I got rent to pay and everything else. Like, that as long as I look somewhat normal and I can eat, I don't really care. I still have the retro tink I'd like to buy. I'd like to upgrade, like, a lot of my retro gaming shit. Thank you, Drift, and thank you, Kimmy, as well. You said this was coming, you know, but I still appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I feel for the last week and a bit, I felt... Actually, for the last month. Because even in March, all of our numbers were up. Every number was green. So... I don't know. I feel like I'm bragging, but it's just... I feel very loved. Jesus. All right, back-to-back champion. Coming into 2013. I'm thinking we stay Nissan, we do the R34. I think it's here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. What do we think, gang? Do our best Ken Nomura cosplay? There isn't a two-door version? No, because the four-door is based off Ken Nomura's car, which is why it's in the game. And it's the GTS-T, which was rear-wheel drive. The Chaser for a challenge. That sucks so bad. You can absolutely take the wing off. All right, well, let's see what we got. I think that's what I want to do, but no. There are certain cars that are just so cheeks that I'm going to avoid. Like, some are just fucking unbearably not good. I'm not using any of the pro cars because you can't adjust the setup on them at all. Maybe. Also donated half of it. So it feels good. Thank you, dude. Again, it's how I justify all this shit in my head is I just don't think about it until later. You know what I mean? 'Cause if I just mentally process that money is in my bank account right now, I'll just start crying. And I'm sure when the Twitch payout comes through, I will cry. We do a little crying. But yeah, man, it means the fucking world to me. That's going right to the savings account, whether that's used for my credit. Oh, I should just put it on my fucking credit card. So that way, that's next month's internet taken care of. That's this month's interest bill lower. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll give it a ponder. It's gonna go to something good either way. It won't be spent on like takeout or garbage. Okay. I was thinking the Soar 2 HCR, to be honest. And then we can do the R34 next season. Because I think the R34 is going to be better. And we're going to go to faster tracks. So using some of the goofy cars are going to be less and less fun. I'm just looking at the weight. 1330 kilos. And then I'm comparing it with like the S15, which is 1150. You know what? We'll give this a stab. And if it sucks, we'll know in the first 2 rounds, and we can just ollie out and retry. The S2K is very not good in this game. It's got no torque. You would think this game isn't like smart enough to calculate that, but it just sucks from my memory. We'll try the Soar. We'll give it a whirl. We'll try something else. Cute. Ooh. Ooh. What are we thinking, gang? What are we feeling? I think it's between these 3. I like the pink because it's pink, but it's a little plain. This is very period correct, but I don't really want to use a red car. Because we've used red car the last season. This blue one looks cool. Yeah, let's change it up. I just didn't want. I like all those 3. The pink one's just a little plain, and then we just used a red car, so I want to use a different color. There we go. And wing or no wing? I like the wing on this car. We'll leave it. I don't think it makes a difference, but we'll find out if it does. I think it saves my setup, too, from the last car. It do. So this is a bit chunky. It's still got power, but hopefully it drives okay. I remember we tried the Chaser once, because I do like a Chaser, and it just... We did like 2 rounds, and it just felt like doo-doo, and I could not get it to feel good, so we'll see what happens here.
Could you give us a word or two about this course?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some exciting runs out there today.
It's all about looking cool out there. And this course is made for looking cool.
The tracks are only going to get faster, so we'll have to get less and less creative with our choices. I also could have absolutely ollied out and tested this in single player, but that's quitter talk. I don't mind a challenge, but if I lose a championship at the end and have to restart all over again, I'm going to be pissed. Ooh, different engine audio. Sometimes. Some of them are generic, and then like they had a specific one for Nico. Oh, it feels heavy. Goodness. all the cars feeling different in this game is hilarious. I didn't think they would even bother. They don't feel all that different, but it definitely feels like a different car.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Pretty good, right?
Good enough for me.
He's pretty good.
That's a pretty good angle.
It's okay.
Good, but could be better.
I blew my S15 load a little
What do you
early.
think of that run, guys?
It was okay overall, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay. So-so, I think.
I think we can even take more grip out of it, to be honest with you. It's full power, so, like...
Let's see what he can do on this run.
I hate that it's such a force of habit whenever I look back.
Here he's coming.
This is the line. This is the line. This is the line. That's where you're supposed to go. I lied to you. The L-I-E.
Speed's
Any.
okay.
Line. Get it? Because I'm a liar?
Whoa! Did you see the angle on that?
I need to pick up my jaw from the floor.
That angle was amazing.
Pick up your jaw from these nuts.
What do you think of that angle?
Not bad, definitely not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's habit? Oh, yeah.
Not a bad
I used to
run,
look
all
back
things
like every 5
considered.
seconds.
Yeah, overall not
Not
bad.
bad. Could be better.
Not off to a good start. I wish it let me change the setup in between single runs. See, the difference, Weirdo, is this is my house.
And there he goes.
I'm allowed to shit in my own home.
And here, look at this guy. Sheesh.
Oopsies. Am I just not going to get a score now, game? Oh, no, we're good.
Good speed.
Good, but step on it more.
That's a killer angle.
Speed loss.
Oh, too bad.
I definitely not. Nope.
Maintain speed during the drift.
Oh, good angle.
Nice.
That was pretty
Oh, yeah,
good.
this definitely is not as good as the S15. We were spoiled.
Not a bad run, all things considered.
Yeah, overall not
Not
bad.
bad.
Let's see why you
Could be
quit. I
better.
mean, like, it's the same game over and over. Even like in the Xbox era, it felt like a different game. Like 360 era, it felt like a different game every time. Even it'd be pretty similar, but like 2 feels different for 3, feels different for 4 in terms of motorsports. And then even Horizon 1 and 2 felt really different, but Horizon 3, 4, and 5 are all basically interchangeable with minor differences. That's a little bit unfair to 5, but like I just don't care anymore. I just don't. And the community is basically like Need for Speed kind of fell off, and I think a lot of the community from Need for Speed is playing Horizon now. And then I don't know, it's just not people I want to associate with. Toxic community, game very mid. Yeah, 4 is just 3+, to be fair, but like you can go back and play Forza 6 or 7 and probably have the same experience. Copycat virtual Formula Drift. I was going to say, somebody ported, well, Zach did, ported my VFD car into Assetto. It was really cool to see it again. It's like a beta. I think there's some suspension stuff that doesn't work, and then the delivery is like done to the best of his ability. Just whatever. I don't even know how he remembered it, but Falcon, yes sir. It was just cool to see that car in a new game. I couldn't drive it to lock, but it still was like, it's my boy. The GNX. GNX wasn't bad. My memory.
So here we are with
All right.
16.
Made a couple of
Third
changes.
down. And it's time to get started.
Thank you, Kimmy, for the 5 honeys.
So here we are.
Oh my God, there he go. Oh, come back.
Oh, this matchup is a good one.
And here they are.
Oh, good. Let's get it going.
Zooming right past the judges' stand.
What do you think?
They're close, but not close together enough.
Yep,
Some
that
food
gap
sounds
can be
good.
closed.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
I was like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
I'm scared to drive this car hard. I gotta pee.
Overall, wasn't that a fine piece of driving right there?
Not amazing, but still pretty good.
There were some nice moves.
I wonder if it's the wing, but I think it's too late to do anything about it. I don't think the wing makes a difference, but like I don't know for sure. I know like what it would do in real life, but this is a video game, you
Can't
know?
wait to see who wins.
Should be a good one.
Here they both come.
Come on now, focus!
This is getting exciting. Oh, close, close. Excellent.
That's close driving.
Now take the inside if you can.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky.
Looking good.
So, can he take the inside?
He can if he wants.
Looking good so far.
Not great through there. I think we still got it though.
That settles it.
What a performance.
That was a good run. Not great, but good.
Cisco. Imagine two different sims realizing they're not in direct competition and working together instead of against each other. No way. Not in my sim racing climate. You got to pick one sim and hate every other one. You're not allowed. You have to pick one and think all the rest of them are garbage. What is with the fucking Americans just being on sicko mode? I get they were back. They were good last season, but Petty, you know who that is? Maybe. Richard. God, no, Ross. I am too scared to do this one more click to the right. And I know these all have an effect. I just don't know what that effect is. I'm trying to find a place to pause. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go pee really quick. I'm going to pee, and then there's like my mason jar of coffee that kind of stinks of old coffee that needs to be washed. I'm going to get it away because the smell's bothering me. Be right back. I went pee-pee. I don't know if you heard me from across the room there, but I'm brilliant. If you see smoke in the background here, it's not a fire. I lit an incense stick. It smelled like the mason jar I used to keep the iced coffee in, and it was like, oh, this kind of stinks. It doesn't smell bad. It just bothered me for whatever reason. I put the lid back on it, and I'm like, no, it still smells like residual, like, old coffee. So I did that. Whatever in this room smells will not smell anymore. Now it smells like campfire. Okay. I didn't even look at the name. I see. Well. Sweat dot wav. The true test. It's literally John Sorer, so I think he's always been in a big Toyota body of some sort.
Okay, so now we're down to the best 8, second pair. It's going to be a tough battle for a seat in the semifinals.
There we go.
The first run.
We're on the way.
There he goes.
Get it going.
Okay, here they go.
Oh, he fucked it. I fucked it. He fucked it worse, though. Holy shit, he very much fucked it.
Come on, get closer.
They look like lovers out there.
Big checkup for the AI here.
Up close and personal.
Dude. My man's all over the place here in front of me.
What do you think?
They're close, but not close together enough.
Yeah, that gap can be closed.
I'm scared. He was all over the place.
So, overall, that was fantastic driving, wasn't it?
The work of a real pro,
We
no
should
doubt.
be worshiping him as a drifting god.
He did so amazing in the fact that he didn't hit anything and didn't go off track except for that one time. Super high standards.
Here we go.
Oh, I softened the rear suspension a little bit. I was hoping for a bit more creep.
This will be a good matchup.
Here they both
Again, I don't think this game will have real-life logic, but hey, you never know.
He's sticking to the other
Couple
car.
extra points there.
Ooh, nice and tight.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky.
That was a bad time, capture card.
And he loses speed.
That's not good at all.
We want to see fast drifts, not slow ones. Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
This is getting good.
The difference between these two is clear cut.
An outstanding.
I don't know if they were mad at me or him. Because sometimes it comes across on the radio when it's the AI doing
Let's
it.
see how they do after switching places.
This is an interesting matchup.
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
This is getting good.
Ouch! Speed is going down.
Well, I don't know, because it looks like he is everywhere behind me, but I
He needs to
fucking can't tell.
maintain.
We won. Whatever. It smells so cozy in here now. My mom bought me, like, 200 incense sticks of, like, various scents, and I've not been using them. I remember I used to light one every night. Now I never do. Never do. Good try, Uena. See you next time. Oh, it's Ken. Yoichi Imamura versus Ross Petty. So that should be a slam dunk for Imamura, but I'm almost willing to bet that Ross Petty will win this. If it smells like a campfire, Wolfie, I'm a happy bunny. I'm not a big outdoorsy person, but like if I go to somebody's house for a fire, I go camping, and like my clothes smell like campfire, I will justify not washing them for as long as possible. Even if I don't wear it, if I have a hoodie that smells like campfire, I'll just pick it out and go. Incense has helped bridge the gap on that one. Do. I think the blue car will win this. Blue car's got a good chance, but the other blue car's on big momentum. Scotch whiskey. All-nighter in their back. Oh, yeah, all the time. Oh, yeah, dude, I grew up north. Everybody had a fire pit. When all my friends started getting, like, their own places or houses or whatever, like, the housewarming party was usually a fire in the backyard. Almost every house party we ever went to were fires. Had fires going. That was, if you guys remember Tanner, that's what we did for his bachelor party. We had a fire in the backyard, and then, well, no. That's what we did for his stag, I guess. His bachelor party, we went backwoods camping, which was also fun. But the night before his wedding, we just went to our buddy's house, played Halo, and had a fire in the backyard. It felt like high school. It was awesome.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
All right, Ken knows what the buttons do.
Here we go.
Unlucky.
Do it. Take the inside. Do it.
There we go.
Easy.
Cross the line! Damn it. We'll see what happens here.
Overall, I thought that run was perfect.
He was just doing everything I taught him.
Moving right along.
Minor cheating. Usually if you hit the curb going into Dunlop, the car just goes like, and you're good, but not this time. High with
And the
Riz.
second run with both drivers switching places.
God, I hate
Here
that
we
word.
go.
Oh, this one will be good.
Here they both come.
If I could just not get gapped off the start every fucking time, that would be so cool.
Not bad. Not bad.
He's doing
I see you, Strix. And it's gonna take some time, I'm sorry.
Keep it up. Keep going.
He's closing the gap right up.
Good, good, so good.
What's up, Pilcrum? How we doing?
Like to see.
You crumble.
What do you think?
They're close, but not close together enough.
Yep.
Whoa,
Owie! I may have
He's
just lost.
speed.
lost a lot of speed.
I may have just lost.
It's important to maintain a lot of speed
I may have
during
just
the
lost. I may have not won here. I have no idea. It's not a one more time, but it was. Sometimes if it says finish, it doesn't count whatever mistake you made. I fucking don't know. Thank you, Base D1, for sucking. Oh, I didn't deserve that. Riz is charisma. I told you Ross Petty would win. Let's go. We love little victories. All right, gang. I'm gonna do something bold and brash here. It's been a thing, but like it's been really taking off the last 2 months or so. Like it's went from like weirdo like Zoomer TikTokers to like actually seeing it pop up in conversation and memes and stuff. Chaligma. All right, here we go. Yeah, here, we'll put it that way. Which means hopefully the kids will stop saying it soon. It's like how everybody said YOLO, and then everybody's mom started saying YOLO, and everybody stopped saying YOLO. I'm the parent now. Maybe to get rid of Riz, I must become what I dislike, but don't particularly care about.
Because the finals are about to begin.
Mom talk. Is that a real thing? All right, I added in a little bit of grip because we were getting beat so bad on the... Okay, yeah, that was it.
We're on the way.
He still gaps me, but it's not crazy.
Here they come.
Flying right by us.
Go.
It'll just have to be something I keep in mind, that the car is a little bit
They're
grippy
close, but
and
not
chungy.
close together enough.
Yep, that gap can be closed.
What do you think?
They're close, but not close together enough.
Yep, that gap can be closed.
All right, I'm actually able to push now.
Oh, close, close. Excellent.
That's close driving.
Now take the inside if you can.
Bunch of more Mormon moms who are famous on
Overall,
TikTok
I
for
thought that
trad
was quite a
content.
performance. Gave him the advantage,
I'm
sir.
really feeling the gap in skill between those two.
Maybe the internet wasn't a good idea. Maybe the internet, just gonna throw this out there. Maybe the internet was a mistake.
So, what do you think of this matchup?
This will be a tough one. Both are good drivers.
Very tough indeed.
Here they come.
Liven up, boys!
Go, go, go! Oh, close, close. Excellent.
That's gross driving.
Now take the inside if you can.
They look like lovers.
Oh, he's losing speed.
That is not good.
I didn't deserve.
Needs to maintain
I
speed
I
danger.
completely overshot.
Oh, close, close. Excellent.
That's gross
My
driving.
chase run's the only reason I'm gonna win here. I think I should go
What do you
MT.
think of this one then?
Settle.
That's it.
Nice. That was a poo-poo lead run. The car is getting there. I mean, Mormons are polygamous, so, right? I'm not confusing that with another religion, question mark? Mormonism's a religion, right? Holy shit, I thought I was the red car for a second. I was like, what the fuck happened? Mormons? No, what am I thinking of then? Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's, yeah, okay. That's where the confusion was. That's where the confusion was. I was like, aren't Mormons known for, like, living in Utah and just banging each other all the time? Like, that's... Thank you, nice ladies. I'm not very religious, if you didn't know. Bihoku in the Chungus. What is the schedule? I didn't even look. So I think we'll be okay at Bihoku. I think we'll be okay at Sugo, maybe. Fuji might be really easy or might be a struggle. I really can't tell. Ebizu, again, crapshoot. Sekia Hills, I think, will be more than okay. And Scuba might be another struggle. YouTube rabbit holes happen, Poppin' Fresh. You don't have to
Any
apologize
words
for
of
that.
advice for this course?
Yeah, it'll be really challenging to connect the corners without losing drift.
And that's going to require a lot of different techniques.
Yeah, Pig, you know what? I was about to just shut you down on that. I'm like, I don't really want to be challenged too much. Like, this is just for fun, and like, I'm goofing off, and I want to beat the game, and I don't want to sit here and replay it over and 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 over again. Other than like the ones I have to do. However, if there was a mode to play with cars that were a bit off kilter, it's this one, because the other mode is just boss rush. I would like to use a car that I know that works for that, because we have to win like 50 battles in a row, or something like that. You lose one, you got to start all over again.
His first solo run.
I do not want to get cute in the boss rush mode.
Here he's coming.
Rev it up, push it.
All right, let's see if we can not hit.
What do you guys
Oh, we're going to hit. Nope, we're good.
It's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Good angle. Good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Okay, if this was 2003, this would be like, oh, maybe not there. I think this would be like a 90-point run.
What do you think of that run, guys?
It was okay overall, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay. So-so, I think.
I would snap the disc, Roku.
Let's see what he can do on this run. Oh, and here he is.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
I'm going to go for a much more of a swing this time.
Speed.
Good, but step on it more.
Whoa, now that's an excellent angle.
That felt really good.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
And I'm over the line. It counts. Dude, look at we're doing the electric slide here.
So, for this run, what do you think?
Really, really amazing.
It says it all.
Thank you. Thanks, Tsuchiya. Does K1 Planning do what the fuck's the name of the flag? They're like shop flags, but I think they're lengthways, but they have a name for them. I have one back here. It's the S14 on the wall. I don't know if you can see it. No, you definitely can't. It's out of the shot now. I may have to move it. So the judges, I think, in the Japanese one, Gravy, are Tsuchiya Nobori. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. But the judges in the Japanese version of the game are Tsuchiya, Orido, and Suzuki is the commentator. I don't think he judges, but he's the commentator. In the American one, they kind of unnamed other than the lady. So in my mind, but you can tell who is who. Like the higher pitched voice, male voice is Suzuki because he does most of the talking. The deeper male voice is Tsuchiya because he's always making like underwear jokes and like shit talking you. So that means the female commentator is supposed to be Orido. That's very funny to me.
And he's on his way. Here he comes.
Right by the judges' stand.
What do you guys think?
Speed's pretty good.
Not bad at all. Oh, good angle.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
I do. I would actually prefer if Jared Deanna was mildly intoxicated for every time he commentated. I think that would be way funnier.
Well, let's hear what you guys thought.
I thought he did some amazing.
Maybe he'd just forget the same five fucking jokes he has and have to start like just spewing random shit. Sometimes it wouldn't be funny, but I guarantee you sometimes it would be. Oh, really? Interesting. I used to watch Iron Chef as a kid, but I haven't watched it recently. Whoa, 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 whoa! Jesus Christ. Gain, can you fucking explain to me? Can you explain to me how I did 2 runs where you were like, holy shit, your cock must be 12 inches long, and I'm 10th? Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever. What in the goddamn? Thank you, Ferret, for the resub with the Prime. We are back at over 502 now. Yeah, apparently my dick was big, but not big enough. Dude, the sore is... This is about as much challenge as I would like. The S15 was like resident sleeper almost with how easy that was. Especially towards the end of the season, that was really easy to drive. All right, we got Matsuda with either Kumo-Kubo or Yoshioka to battle. I think it'll probably be Kumo-Kubo, but I've been surprised before. Oh, okay, that's why the number's not going up. Oh, dude, Matsuda's car looks sick. I don't think this is a Tech Arts 8.6, but it sure shit looks like one. They got like a 98, which is might as well be a 20 in D1. I don't remember if it's easy to chase here or difficult, but we'll find out, I guess.
7th pair. And it's time to get started.
Gravy, it's one of my favorite racing games of all time, and it's not even good. Like, the driving is really wacky. It's all, like, super slippery, but difficult.
So, here we are with the first run.
Some cars are just objective, like, the S chassis are just objectively better than everything in the game, to me.
Oh, they're getting close to each other. Yeah, cool.
The AI sometimes will nail the line, sometimes they won't. Like, they could be really easy to chase, and then you get another AI, and all of a sudden they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like,
Sticky, sticky.
Looking good.
Well, guys, what do you think of that amazing performance?
But it's such a time capsule of where drifting was at the time.
Teach anyone anything.
With the aesthetic, the music, the track selection. I'm very, 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 very grateful this game exists. And when it's firing on all cylinders, it was come out 2006?
Just might decide who's the better driver.
I can't wait to see who wins.
Should be a good one.
All right, I'm either going to hit him or this is going to be really cool. Or neither.
Good, great.
That's some fine drive. That's a crazy angle.
Him straightening out while I went backwards, very good for me points, I think. Very good for me points.
Good. He's just cutting right in there.
Nice.
Man, that's insane.
So, guys, a word on this performance?
That run really was impressive.
It was a perfect run.
I always thought this was a Genki game for some reason. It's not. It's Ukes. I was like, oh, they make racing games, right? No.
I can't wait to see who
They like made this and another D1 game, and that was it.
Oh, close.
There we go.
Yeah, what a time to go backwards. Shout out to... Is that a Tech Arts? I think that's a Tech Arts logo right up on top of the Good Ride logo or whatever that is. Right next to the sponsor box. But goddamn it, it's hard to tell. It's the goddamn PS2 physics. Goddamn it. Yeah, does it make sense why the character models look a little off now? We take those. Yeah, someone at their desktop PC, look up Ukes on Wikipedia or whatever. I don't think they made other car games. I think they made another D1 game, and that was it. We are getting Kumakubo. I'm nervous. What's up, Prop? Yeah, like, fact check me on that, but I'm like 90% sure. Weirdo, I'm gonna do it. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. Glass of whiskey. What are we drinking? I may not know it, but I'm curious anyway. Dude, shout out to Ukes for showing up, making the best competitive drift game that's ever existed, and leaving. I figured I wouldn't know it. I was right. I know like 3 whiskeys, and that wasn't one of them. I don't think it's worth it, weirdo. Maybe it'll be one of those days where I set up the G27 and just play a bunch of PS2 games that I have that work with a wheel, but I don't think it's worth it. All right. Can't let him get away off the start here if it's sacrificing points.
That's a good match.
Oh, he went wide. Dope.
Oh, close. Excellent.
That's close drive.
Now take the inside if you can.
Can I get him right here?
He's closing the gap.
What? His line is so weird.
That's what I like.
Where are you going? I think we have a slight advantage here.
Overall impressions,
I
guys?
thought it was a pretty good run.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, good stuff.
If I nail the entry, then I think I've got this win in the bag. So the car kind of moves a little slower than the S15, but with the way it's set up, doesn't feel underpowered yet. It's got lots of power. It's just like 200 kilograms heavier. And you can feel it. That's so cool. I love that. I really like, as a kid, I just picked the same 3 cars and then used pro cars. But using pro cars in the championship mode really isn't the way to do it.
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
That's one crazy angle.
He's treating this like a solo run.
He's doing great.
I like the idea of showing up with your own car and like
Bumping into each other.
If you close your eyes,
doing all the lore in my head. You know what I mean?
That settles it.
what a performance.
That was a good run. Not great, but good.
This game with like a team management mechanic, I don't think my boner would ever go away. Like imagine F1 My Team, but like kind of stripped back, and then this game. We're like, hey, you start off in the 2002 season with a shit box. Okay, you did really well in the 2002 season. Here's some more extra money and more sponsors for 2003. So now you can buy a new car or like develop the one that you have. Close enough. I don't like it when it's closer than that, so we take those. Honestly, and if there's any developers out there, and I'm going to say this with a little bit of trepidation, but I think Codemasters, if they take the physics they had for like Grid Autosport and made a drifting game, my day rate for a consult on a competitive drift game will be reasonable. Hire me. Let's make some money. Let's make some money together. We can do this. We can make this happen. I'll do it for chicken nuggets, goddammit. Of course, fucking Tyler McCory. Why are the Americans so good? They're shit. They were so shit. I don't want to battle John Freedom. It's not why I bought this video game. We like Tyler McCory, though. Tyler McCory's cool. Gary Supercharged. We're about to win Gary class. You're right. You're right. Balance differently? I wouldn't fucking doubt that for a second. I wouldn't doubt that for a second.
Semifinals, second pair.
I mean, we'll play the Japanese version at some point.
Let's get started.
Pop. We know Drew, right? You know, like OMG Drift, Drew.
Here we are with the first round.
Here we go.
I don't know how much of this I can talk about, but I was going to be consulted by a certain brand that Drew used to work
These
for.
guys are sticking close to each other. Sticky.
Looking good.
For a tournament, a gaming tournament of some kind, and he told me what I should charge for my day rate, and I went, holy mother of God.
This is getting good.
I'll do it for half of that.
Overall, I was impressed with his run.
Really great, wasn't it?
I taught him all he knows.
I would absolutely love to be a consult on a competitive drift game made by not two dudes in a Russian basement. I honestly think Cody's could do it if they wanted to. I really do. If Codemasters ever has some fuck off money, like they could make an FD game
This round just
or
decided
a
who's
Drift
the
Masters game. Ooh, actually, I think that's way more possible. Because Europe and Europe.
Close, but not perfect.
Oh, goodness. Oh, come back.
He's lost a lot of speed there.
No good, no good.
Dude, McQuarrie fucked it, or else I would have, at least would have been an OMT.
He wants it.
He's going for it.
Come on, get closer.
And so, that decides the winner.
Formula D would suck branding wise. Yeah, I think FD
amazing.
just does not want their brand to be successful anymore. I think like the people running that company just hate money. There's so many slam dunks and like really easy gonna split. Cause yeah, man, have a good night. Nice to see you. There's so many easy things to do that FD I think would make them money, or at least just would make sense. And there's like, nah, nope. Yeah, they want to make money. They just have no fucking clue how. I love Formula Drift. Obviously, we're watching FD Saturday, but we're going to be late because I got work in the afternoon. But, man, they do so many things. They're like, just that doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you do that? Yeah, FD is like, if they have like an actual passion for art and like an actual passion for NFTs, sure. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that at all. I feel like they're like, money, but they're like 2 years too late to capitalize on the easy money NFT shit. It seems like now, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like if you're making NFTs now, you're either like Bored Ape, just refuse to get off the fucking train, Or you're just a silly little artist trying to make silly little things. Like, it's back to what it should have been the whole time. Again! Is this in the final this time? He wants a salty run back. I don't know how this bad boy is going to do at Sugo Kart. It's either going to be okay or a fucking disaster.
Every battle has an end, and this is
oh my god, it is also our final.
Those finalists look nervous as
I
they
love that,
should be,
what do you call it? That, storyline.
The first run.
We're on the way.
Let's get it going.
Okay, here they come.
Look at them go.
I can just feel the speed.
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
Holy shit, my controller fucking vibrated. That's how close that was.
The gap right up.
Good, so
That could have been a Mick disaster.
That was a pretty good run.
Holy shisa.
very good.
Look cool enough from where I was sitting.
We were like 2 pixels away from losing the rear bumper and probably 4 pixels away from crashing.
And they're off. The first run.
Here we go.
May the best one win.
Watch the rear bumper here. My controller vibrated.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky.
He said
Looking
the
good.
He said the thing. He said the thing. He said the thing.
And the second run with both drivers switching places.
All right.
Here we go.
Low angle cut in. How is he pulling away? We're in the same car.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky.
Looking good.
Whoa, danger.
We got a lead. We got a lead. Don't need to get aggressive here.
Whoa, close.
That was probably even, but
That's close driving.
doesn't matter.
I think we're all in agreement about that performance.
He gets my vote.
Mine too.
Yeah, I got to be a wimp on chase with this car. I don't like that. I'm not confident at all yet. Sometimes it's like really grippy and it feels good, and sometimes it feels really like cumbersome. I'd argue it was more like TXR. How close was it? Don't get any points. Nice! Ueno may have lost, but he lost with a nice score. That's all that matters to me. All right, 2 wins to start the season off. That's good, because I'm not super confident in this car, especially going into Sugo. I think, I don't know, I might go Mazda in the next one. I think the FD might be a good choice.
Sticky, sticky.
Come on, can we get a sticky
That was so loud. I gotta turn that down. Thank Nick for the 5. Holy shit. That was the loudest thing I've ever heard. Holy fuck. It's in the random donation rotation. So as long as it's under $69, there's a chance. And if it's not like 20, 360,
Mets, baby. Love
the Mets.
All right, baby. Let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
You know what? I'm gonna not touch it.
I'm thinking this course is all about thongs again. Guys agree?
No, I don't like that
It's my
metaphor.
dad. Look, he's right there.
We should call it something else.
That's right. We should call it G-string. How about that?
I don't know how old Suchi is, but like, I need to meet this man. Like, there's not a whole lot of people in this world that I'm like, holy fuck, like I need to meet them. Like I need to. Uh-oh. Well, this just got complicated. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know how much
see some crazy drifting today.
English he knows, but like
Good speed.
Good, but step on it more.
enough for me to be like, holy shit, you're really fucking cool. I hope.
Good, but could be better.
Good angle. Good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Guys, we might be in some trouble here.
So, how do you feel about that one, Mr. Head Judge?
Who, me? When did I become head judge?
You did okay, right, head judge?
Honestly, Pop, I just would love if he could just shake my hand, if I could shake his hand and sign my copy of this game. That's it. That's all I want.
And he's on his way.
I know he's not D1 anymore, but like,
Not bad at all.
Good angle. Good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Oh, good angle.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
oh shit, Alexi jump scare.
Yeah, good, but not great.
Go, come on. Send it to me.
What do you think of that run, guys?
It was okay overall, wasn't it?
Haha.
Okay. So, I think.
I don't know, man, because I kind of want to do it myself. That's part of the thing, but also I don't know if that's ever going to happen, so. I don't know.
He's on his way.
Like, if D1 doesn't happen,
What do you guys think?
little baby Arrow is not watching
Not bad at all.
D1 clips on YouTube in 2005,
Pretty good.
doesn't get interested in the actual sport of drifting, doesn't get interested in Formula Drift, and my entire life just doesn't happen. I'm on a completely different path
Yeah, good.
if I didn't watch
but
D1
not
as a kid,
great.
an option as a kid. I mean, more so, like, props to the people who were illegally uploading it to YouTube at the
So,
time,
how do
but
you feel about that
in
one,
Street
Mr.
Fire.
Head Judge?
Who, me? When did I become head judge?
You did okay, right, head judge?
I guess so. I guess you're right, yeah. Kind of in different ways, but... 6th. We're tied with Hiroka and Macquarie. The confidence factor is not high here. How many Americans made it? Was it just Tyler McQuarrie? You know what? That one's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't want to see fucking Ross Petty P1 again. I can only handle it so much. Yamashita. Oh, we're battling Kazama if we win this. No. Oh, okay. Did this car drive in America too, or was it also just like delivery? I remember there being a JIC Magic. Yamashita. We're learning Japanese. Let's go.
So, here we are with the best 16, second pair. And it's time to get started.
Usually if I'm not sure, I just say it like a dumb American. At least people just think I'm a dumb American. We're gonna slowly learn how to pronounce everybody's name in this game.
So, what do you guys think of this matchup?
Go, 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 go,
They'll
go.
do fine as long as they stick
Go, 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 go.
Now is the time.
Pedal to the metal.
close.
Look at that insane angle.
Oh, man. That's
Sure, I don't agree with you, but sure.
Concentration.
He's sticking to the other car.
impressive.
And like I bought this game when it was new. Like I remember I just Googled it or something and saw it had just released a couple of weeks earlier when I learned about it.
That gap can be closed.
And I was like, holy shit, I need to go buy this.
Overall impressions,
I
guys?
thought it was a pretty good run.
Yeah, good stuff.
And again, this got me super into like competitive drifting, which was like I need to get an Xbox 360 because Forza is where it's at right now.
He's sticking to the
And then it
other
all
car.
starts. Actual Canadian. Yeah, it's the well, I mean the Canadian release is the American release, but
Take the inside. Do it.
yeah, I'm playing a physical PS2 right now.
Dangerous. Watch it.
This isn't my childhood copy, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer, but
He's sticking to the other car.
Impressive.
I gave away all my PS2 games. I had to buy them all over again.
And that run decided it, obviously.
Quite obviously.
It's so obvious. There's almost nothing to discuss.
Yeah, this is like the NTSC version. I was lucky to find a pretty good copy on eBay a couple years ago for not an arm and a leg. I'm surprised. You figure this game didn't sell, it would be expensive. It was like $20. Just okay, sure. And I think this one's gonna be tough. We haven't done the boss rush mode yet. I'm doing all the seasons, and I think you have to do at least one custom season, and then you do boss rush, and then that's the game. I think. Oh, we are back. I have a lot of childhood favorites, but I really... Kazama was the best balance of, like, goofy. Like Nomura, but, like, his serious face was... like, I respected him as a driver a lot as a child. He was my favorite. I like Ken. I'm a big Ken Nomura guy, too, but he's just, like, turbo silly. Also driving for... I don't know if he was with K-Office at the time. I'm dumb. I don't know. Like, I think so, but I've been wrong before. Zach, it was 2005. It was okay. It was acceptable.
Okay, so now we're down to the best 8. First pair.
Yeah, like, that was the coolest fucking car in the world to me as a kid.
Dangerous matchup.
How old would I? I would have been just like 12, 11 or 12 when this game came out.
Let's go.
I was born in 93.
Okay, guys, it started already.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Run! Run away! Run! Fear!
Lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
I think I need him to make a mistake in his lead.
Right up.
Oh no, I got more points than I thought.
That's what I like.
We definitely do not deserve to win all these, but we're getting away. Get over the line! Get over the line! Get over the line! It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Overall impressions,
I
guys?
thought it was a pretty good.
Don't worry about that Chungus moment.
Good stuff.
I'm still floored that all the cars drive very different, or at least the style of car. I didn't think they'd put that much effort into the handling, but that's crazy.
This
Nice to
round
beat, just some
might
sauteed
decide
peas
who's
and
the
corn.
better driver.
I can't wait to see. who
That
wins.
sounds super healthy and easy to do.
Can he close that gap?
Well, he needs to get in
I
there.
cut the corner a little bit. Oh, I went a little wide, but I got the point advantage.
Do it. Take the inside. Do it.
I'm too scared to pull angle.
Look like lovers out there.
They're very close
Right.
to each other.
Up close and personal.
The lead run got me the win here.
He wants
Yeah, and the AI just fuck all the way off on this section. I don't know what to do.
That settles it.
What a performance.
That was a good run. Not great, but good.
All right, they liked it. They liked it. They're fans. A lot of these battles are... Oh, that's the closest one we've had yet. I'm a big fan of very... Are you vegetarian? Oh, Kuroi. Kuroi was the pro car I always used to use as a kid because he just had 700 horsepower. Like, I don't know if I like this car, but he's got the biggest number, so I'm just gonna use it. Oh, that's really cool. I was gonna say cool and cute, and cool is the word that came out. I, like, never eat vegetables anymore. That's not a terrible idea. You stop it, you. Thank you, Alex, for the 750. What engine was in this car? Was it an RV at the time? I don't know if he went 2J with it. RB? Okay, that's what I thought. I love Karoy's background of, like, I just put a bunch of power down because it makes cool smoke. Like, there was no... At least, I think that's what I remember seeing an option at the time when they interviewed him about the car. Like, why do you use, like, a crazy amount of horsepower? It's like, oh, it was cool. Lutora? Okay, yeah. I'll literally have the right person here to fact check me on all the things I kind of remember.
Time to get to work.
Looks like a good match.
Alex, you please, yeah, I'm good, man. I'll never. Oh, is he off track? He almost went off track. I'll never really say no to money, but you've done more than enough.
Do it.
Here we go. Nice.
Do it.
I think it's Ryan's turn. All right, I got some points here.
He's going for it.
Come on, get close.
Oh, stop! God damn it! This car's not very good.
How do you feel about this one, guys?
6-4. I
Meat is so
Maybe
easy,
not
so hard to do
even that.
veggie meals, but we do vegetarian stir fries with little spam and eggs. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Meat is easy. I just buy like a big club pack of chicken thighs, and that's normally my dinner all through the week. You can make them different ways with different seasonings, but it's just so easy.
should be a good one.
It's very cheap to buy one thing in a large quantity.
He's sticky.
Looking good.
I am sticky.
So, can he take the inside?
He can if he wants.
Looking good so far.
They look
Okay,
like
yeah,
lovers
needed
out
that. We're
there.
good.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
Don't spin. Do not spin. Do not spin. Do not spin. We're good. Okay.
And that run decided it, obviously.
Quite obviously.
It's so obvious. There's almost nothing to discuss.
I'm genuinely stressing. The Soar has added a level of difficulty to this game I did not really want. Metro? Metro's like a crapshoot. It's either less expensive or more expensive than like Walmart. Walmart's not usually the best quality of thing, but I don't care. Alright, who's the final? Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your television sets. It is Drift Samurai in the final. At least out of how this man is credited in the video game. All right, this picture's going to come up here. I don't fucking know who this is. I don't recognize the car either. I feel like I should, but I don't. I know it's a BN Sports FC. I've literally never set foot into a Farm Boy. That's how I know I'll be making like real adult money, is I'll be able to shop at Farm Boy without stressing out about it. All right. If he doesn't pull out a sword, his name is not fair.
Best driver win. Both finalists are worthy of winning, but Lady Victory will shine on only one.
Gotta take him down on the chunky monkey here. What makes you think you're gonna win? A knife! All right.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, he's fucking gone. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That's a bad start.
So, did he close that?
Ah, he fucked first corner though.
Speed, speed.
He's closing in fast.
Here we go.
Keep it up, keep
And
going.
if I can just go even with them in the chase, and then right here they just
So, did he
fucking take
close that
off.
gap?
Like there's nothing I can do.
Pedal.
It's
Speed, speed.
It's bad in the dry. It's even worse in the wet.
I can't pick between them, guys.
That's good.
Impressions?
I noticed a slight gap in skill.
Looking forward to the next one.
Okay. Aaron, I'm gonna try that one day. I do a lot of chicken thighs, and chicken thighs are cheaper if you buy them bone-in skin on than like any other form of like dinner style chicken. But
There you go.
hold on, I'm not gonna win this here. We'll continue this conversation in a moment.
These guys are sticking close to each other. Sticky, sticky.
Looking good.
Come on, big girl, you can do it.
He's closing the gap.
You can do it. I believe you can do it.
That's what I like to see.
Whoa, danger. Watch it. They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
All right, we're good. We should be good.
Close and personal.
We should be good. We're so slow, but it doesn't matter.
That settles it.
Certainly no doubt about
Sweet.
Yep, that was a good run.
But yeah, I used to just like cut the bone out and then cook it, right? I've been making them in the air fryer recently. It's actually really good. But I used to just throw the bones out, but we don't have enough garbage in the house anymore. Thank you, Kimmy, again, for the gift sub to Roku. Appreciate you. But I used to just throw the bones out, and then our garbage would stink because we only have a garbage day every 2 weeks. So I started freezing the bones. And then I had the thought of like, yeah, why don't I just make stock out of the bones? I'm going to have like 10 bones, 20 or 12 bones. It might make our house smell terrible, but that's not a me problem. I don't like how close that was, dude. Not a fan of how close that was. All right, 3 up, 3 down. Good start. Roommates. Alex.
Holy shit!
Stop it. I'm done, he says. I just learned something about Alex Johanning is to never trust Alex. Okay, we might struggle here. I think Fuji's easy in terms of the AI, but I don't fucking know. All right. We're pulling away. I have 2 roommates. One of them's vegetarian. I make a bunch of pasta sauce all the time, or pasta sauce, whatever, all the time, and she never wants any because I put meat in it. And Rob's a great cook. Rob's actually the one who told me he wanted to buy a chicken and roast it and keep the carcass for stock. So, I want to get like a big Dutch oven, a big stock pot. Thank you, Alex, for the 3 gift subs, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome, Spider, Brittamans, and Sister to the Hot Boys. Hot Boy! Right. I'm scared, but let's do it. Ooh.
What's the best way to tackle this course, guys?
Well, just like rabbits in heat.
You mean to stick as close together as possible?
Don't rabbits move when they're in
Well,
heat?
not exactly like rabbits, of course.
Man, I hope they never make sense. Canadian Tire is goated for cookware. You'd never think that, but the shit's always on sale. I want to... What is it? I want to... When I move out of here, because my cookware has been used by all of my roommates so far since I moved into this house. So shit that was new 5 years ago is a bit rough around the edges now. But they always have, like, Tefal pot sets, like pots and pan sets, and, like, all new plates and everything that are always on sale. I've never been in there and seen, like, cookware at like, $150 or whatever it's supposed to be.
So, let's see what this guy can do.
All right, I'm nervous. Scared. Come on, big girl.
Oh, and here he
Come on.
is. Come on, come on.
All right, I can straighten out a little bit after that corner. That's good.
Good, but step on it more.
Pretty good, right?
Good enough for me.
He's pretty good.
Oh, my God. I don't have to carry it out, right? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, this is a Sugoi cross shoe, I think. I'm not sure if it was here or Topolis, but I think it was here.
So, how do you feel about that one, Mr. Head Judge?
Who, me? When did I become head judge?
You did okay, right, head judge?
It was the other direction. Yeah.
So here he goes.
Before it was random. Yeah, it's just Talladega with extra steps. Why am I wide?
Oh, and here he is. Come on, come on. What do you guys think?
Speed's pretty good.
No.
Good angle. Good.
Curb good. We like the
Yeah,
curb.
he's doing good.
So, how do you feel about that one, Mr. Head Judge?
I think I should have taken grip out. I fucking knew better
You did
too.
okay,
It's
right,
too
head
late now. I can
judge?
take it out for battles, but I don't know if that's smart either. Yeah, I figured this car would struggle on the faster tracks. I was not wrong. All right, stay to the right now.
And he's on his way.
There we go. Use the curb.
And here he goes.
I don't know how much points that is compared to what we got before, but
Check that angle.
yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Amazing.
Better. It's a toy store. Oh, yeah, I used to live in the apartment building on the other side. That used to be a Sears.
I totally agree.
No complaints from me.
I don't drive by there as much as I used to, and I drove by there the other day. I was like, holy shit, this is huge. I'll go check it out one day. Sort of stat. Really? I never got that vibe from that place. It was all old people when I used to live there. It was just all old people doing old people things. Toshiki Yoshioka 100-point run in the 5-horsepower A86. Love to see it. Follow your dreams, kids. Oh, yeah, it's harmless, as far as I know. Bayshore is the sketchy one. Carlingwood is just like old people. It smells like old people. There's a little restaurant there, and there's like senior specials. Ooh. This could go either way, I think. If we don't get gapped off the start, and they don't do anything wacky in that left-hander, I think we'll be okay. It's Ross Petty, not Richard Petty. Real guy. Our Petty does look a little misleading, but no, it is not Richard Petty. Towards the college. I am going to stop talking.
Here we are with the best 16, 7th pair.
I know that neighborhood. I went to that school. Nick!
And
There right now. I went there for journalism. So I got a big piece. Oh, no, come back.
Matchup.
I got a piece of toilet paper from there. I'm scared, 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 I'm scared.
Swinging right past the judge's stand.
So, did he close that gap? Just check that out.
Where'd he go?
Angle's in the groove now.
All right.
Me too.
As long as I can pull the angle, we're good. Oh, okay.
That was a pretty good run, wasn't it, guys?
Oh, yes, very good.
Looked cool enough from where I was sitting.
Dude, a homie just dropped a gear, disappeared, and I went into the corner and expected him to be somewhere. I can't rotate the camera at all. I can only look forwards and backwards. That's it. And if I hit him, it was game over. You know, I can fight back if I don't hit him.
This round just might decide who's the better
I
driver.
Can't
Yes,
wait to see
hello.
who wins.
Should be a good one.
Here they come. come.
Liven it up, boys.
All right.
Go, go, go!
They're almost. Look at
Whore!
that insane angle.
Okay, no, it's okay. The game's dumb. The game's dumb. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. It's fine. It's very okay. Shh. Shh. Shh.
That settles it.
What a performance!
That was a good run. Not great, but good.
Probably, absolutely. Well, I used to do the newspaper there, Drift, and during production days, because our production day for the newspaper would be like 7 or 8 hours. Like, we wouldn't have a class that day. We would just be produce the newspaper. That's all we do. In our lunch breaks, we'd go grab beers in the ob. I've shot some events there, like with a camera. I frequent 2019. I think I graduated in 18 or 17. I genuinely don't remember. Wait, don't give him any points. No! Curses. All right, we got one win at least. Going up against Koguchi or Petty? With how this game does, I'm actually more worried about Petty, to be honest. Apparently the U.S. drivers just have a buff in this game for some reason. What are those standings again? You can ask your wife, but when I went to school there, the graphic design kids hated the journalism kids, and the journalism kids hated the... Oh, no, it was the PR, not graphic. I'm wrong. And build it... Yep. Yes, sir. This is trippy. The world is so small. And we're going up against Mr. Samurai again. I love this car. Looks so cool. Now we live like not too far. That's funny. Date 6 makes the final. I mean, he qualified. I wasn't even looking at the left side of the bracket, to be honest.
Okay, so now we're down to the best 8, final pair. So let's get this started.
Again, same goal. Just don't let him gap me off the start. Seems I really don't have a lot of control over that.
And the
Goodbye.
has just begun.
You know, it's not terrible.
Looks like a good matchup.
Oh, no, I got the line here. Oh, don't fucking stop. Jesus Christ.
Here they come.
Liven it up, boys.
Go, go, go! They're too far apart.
Yeah, that's one crazy angle.
He's treating this like a solo run.
He's
All right,
doing
good.
Great.
Did I just involuntary blink, or did my power go there for a second?
Overall, wasn't
I think
that
it was
a
me.
fine piece of driving right there?
Not
I blinked and I didn't
but
notice.
still pretty good.
There were some nice moves.
I'm getting old. With the ice storm, it very well could be my power. We don't know.
So, what do you think of this match?
This will be a tough one. Both are good drivers.
Rob's just fucking with the
Very
breaker.
tough indeed.
I got a point stance advantage. Well, yeah, because he's sniffing my literal asshole.
Here we go. That angle is just beyond.
I got away with that one, gang.
Driver what he's made.
Don't think I deserved it.
Amazing!
Got away with that one.
Looks like
Took it
that
all the
settles
way.
it, guys.
Yep, he did a fine job on this run.
Definitely did not deserve that. But step up. All right, we're going against Mr. Samurai in the semis. Don't give him any... I just want someone to get 69 again. Damn. All right, what's going on the left side of the bracket? Oh, Yoshioka final. He took out McQuarrie. Superior Toyota. Zach, I'm sure that at least 90% of these cars, like in terms of the body kits and the way they look, are probably already in the game somehow. All it would be is like liveries and like setup.
Here we are with the semifinals, second pair.
All right, I think.
This battle will determine.
Oh no, this dude gapped the shit out of me at Sugo, so I don't know actually. I'm gonna try to stunt on him here, but I am low to no confidence.
Well then, let's get
He
it
could just
started.
hit me.
Let's
That's
go,
also
let's
good
go,
for
let's
my
go.
Okay, guys, it started already.
Here they come.
Light it up, boys.
Go, go, go. They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
All right, I'm like, I thought I didn't get to flick there that I wanted.
Do it.
I'm like, if I don't get like 130 points here, we're gonna be in Mick trouble.
Overall, I thought that was quite a performance.
Gave him the advantage,
I'm
certainly.
really feeling the gap in skill between those two.
Okay, so hopefully I don't get fucking turbo gapped here. I have a sneaking suspicion we're going to get turbo gapped. I'm sure you can be smart off the start with like power
And
throttle
the
control, but
second run with
I don't know.
both
It's not worth the
drivers
risk.
switching places.
And
Oh, this one will be good.
not too far away. I don't know if that instills confidence or the opposite, but we're about to find out.
This is getting exciting.
What do you think? That angle is just beyond.
Oh, there he is! Holy,
Give the driver what he's made of.
holy shit!
Amazing.
Oh my God, he came out of nowhere.
I think that settles that one.
Pretty fine.
Pretty fine indeed.
The brutal honesty. That was D1 at the time. I forget, like, I'm sure it happened multiple times, but there was, like, if somebody gets hurt, the judges are obviously like, oh God, no. I think it was at Ebizu where somebody hit the wall and, like, understeered, or, like, hit the wall, the front end snapped and went into the barrier. And I don't know what judge it was, but they fucking got up and laughed at him. And, like, pointed and laughed. And the guy's in the car like this, and he's like, ha, 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 ha. I loved early D1, man. They didn't give a shit. It was just a bunch of silly little dudes having fun. And a sport happened in between. Way to put CPU versus CPU? Maybe? Again! Stop cock teasing me with the 69, man. Jump the berm? That's happened at Bihoku. That video's in this game, actually. It's an unlockable, I don't know if it's a, that specific video or if it's part of, like, a crash montage, but... All right. This is going to be... He might win this, to be honest. I think I'm going to try not to, but I have a feeling I'm going to run this dude over. This is going to be game over for me. Godspeed, Yoshioka. Nice guy, apparently. He looks like a swell lad. Like the cut of his jib. Anytime. Thank you.
This will be the final battle.
I'm leading first. Good. Thank God.
And which of these two finalists will
I'm going to try to just pull a gap and then do that thing I do in the corner. So I don't have to push on the chase. I don't know how slow this car is going to be. Go!
The first
Go! Run away!
Let's get it going.
No! Get away from me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad.
Zooming right past the judge's stand.
He's sticking to the other. There we go.
My.
Okay, that's still a good point lead.
That's some fine driving.
If I swear to God, if I get gapped by the 200-something horsepower 8.6, I'm going to be a little bit pissed off.
Gave him the advantage,
I'm
sir.
really feeling the gap.
It's like the one car that you can keep up with off the line. If he takes off, I tech expansion. I don't believe you. Okay.
And so, the
Okay,
second
yeah, pull away a
run
little
has
bit.
begun.
Let's see how they do after switching
All right.
places.
This is an interesting.
It's about what I expected. No need to get aggressive. Already have a big lead.
Go.
Leave it in third gear here. Big flick, second gear.
What do you think? Whoa, check the angle.
I know you're over here somewhere. There he is.
Cool.
Oh boy. Oh, we heard him. Oh boy. That guy got 100 points total.
Overall, guys, I thought that was perfect.
I agree. That was amazing.
I got the RNG at the end there. That was not skill. I couldn't see him. I was just hoping that I wouldn't hit him.
So, what do you think of this?
You might have won. You know, DT, I think we got it.
Very tough indeed.
Can he close that gap? Look at that.
Where he just appears here.
That's totally insane.
This guy's got some.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. I got lucky there.
He's tearing up the inside.
Eating them alive.
He's totally stealing this.
I saw like the smoke trail, and I knew he was gonna do that weird like V line, so I was ready for him to kind of come back a little bit. But also, what's up, DT? What's up, Bike? Give him 69. Damn it! I mean, I'll take the win, I guess. We are undefeated in this car that I said sucked after round 1, so we're doing all right. You got cool. I wouldn't say it's cool. The tree behind my house has seen better days. I've heard, like, branches snapping all day. There was a thunderstorm this morning. I was, like, half awake. I'm like, there's no fucking way that's what's happening right now. It's April. It's the beginning of April. Oh, no. That's what happened. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Okay, we got a 3-point lead with 3 rounds. Or a round and a bit lead with 3 rounds to go. So long as we keep scoring, I think we'll be okay. So, I mean, translate these numbers into freedom units because I don't feel like it.
I'm thinking this course
Is it
all
about tonging?
thongs again.
Yeah.
You guys agree?
Sure. But it was around 30 today. And apparently this time next week, it'll be like in the 80s and 90s. Or high 70s, low 80s. Freedom units. So it was about 0 Celsius, and apparently it's supposed to be high 20s next week. I love Canada. For like 3 months of the year, your weather just gets put into a fucking Powerball thingamajig, and you spin it, and you see what comes out. Oh my god, this thing is
What do
hefty.
you guys think?
Speed's pretty good.
That angle is just
Doing the exact same thing I did in the S15 does not work in the big boy.
Beyond belief.
It's got way more grip. Well, it weighs 300 kilos more, I would assume so. This game is so cool.
But step on it more.
That's a killer angle.
And that's what we like to see.
Amazing angle.
Not a bad run, all things considered.
Yeah, overall not
Not
bad.
bad. Could be better.
It was at least like 2 inches of ice on my, or an inch or 2 of ice on my car at noon.
And there he goes. Oh, and
I mean,
here he
we
is.
get that too. This is just like the weird transitional period between spring and summer.
That's a pretty good speed.
Yeah, good.
What do you think of that?
Not bad.
Come on, big girl!
Yeah, it's okay.
I shouldn't have hit the handbrake there. I think that was a clutch moment.
Good. But could be better.
You know, I think that might be the perk of this car. It feels really easy to get dummy with the angle.
Speed's okay.
He's doing fine.
That angle.
Like the high speed sections are difficult, but the lower speed stuff you can just.
Amazing. Beyond
Sekia Hills might be our best round.
Well, let's hear what you guys thought.
I thought he did some amazing drifting.
All
Yep,
right,
I'm just at loss for words over here.
it would be 20. That's what my roommate told me this morning, or my morning. My morning's at like 1 p.m. Devil's like, I get it. Like, the logic's there, but this is a PS2 game. You cannot apply real-life logic to a PS2 game.
Gary's coming.
Or assume that it applies. I always fucking hate that.
What do you guys think?
People are like, well, it does this in real life. Like, it's a video game, dog.
Good, but could be better.
There is no guarantee all of this real-life logic is going to apply to a video game.
Very impressive.
Like, people who, in Forza,
Whoa!
that are like, what do you mean, like, all this setup stuff that works on my real drift car doesn't work? I'm like, it's a fucking goo goo gaga game, man.
Well, let's hear what you guys thought.
I thought he did some amazing drifting.
Yep, I'm just at loss for words over here.
Nowadays, it's a bit different, but... Toyota, he's super humble, actually earned his way into D1 by his skills versus some drivers who were better off and favored by Tsuchiya. Well, that's why he got the 100-point run over me. Yoshioka with 2 100-point runs. You'll love to see it. Reese Millen in 3rd. Ross Petty somehow keeps finding his way into this top 16. Habino's here. Oh, I want to battle Habino. I haven't battled Habino yet. So Naga's in here. Koroi again. I'm going to go Tinkle again, I think. I had half of this water. And now I'm a piss creation system. We're going to make no changes and hope that the big angle entry is going to win us the event. BRB. That is my second tinkle of the night. That is tinkle number 2. Okay. We didn't do very well at ABSU last time. I have a really hard time being consistent here. We're getting either... Who are we getting in round 2 if we win? Yeah, I was about to say if Alex Pfeiffer wins this, I'm going to laugh. Oh, yeah, this dude's fast as shit. Gatto. C-A-T-E-K. Yeah, I gotta change the cord out in these headphones. The headphones are brand fucking new. It's just a cable, and this is a no-name brand cable. I'm like, I want to break this one before I break the proprietary one, but it's cheap and shitty. My right ear can hear fine right now. My left ear can hear, just sounds like there's a bunch of wieners in it.
And they're off. The first run.
Here we go.
May the best one win.
Oh, okay, now only my right ear can hear.
Oh, close. Close. Excellent.
That's close drive.
Now take the inside if you can.
They're almost bumping into each other.
If you close your eyes halfway...
Holy shit, it's like even.
Close.
He's closing the gap right up.
I guess I was a bit of a coward with the angle there. I was trying to chase him.
Whoa, dangerous.
Watch it.
Oh, I may have got lucky there. We might have a slight advantage. Now both my ears can hear again.
What did you think of that run then, guys?
It was really good.
Yeah. I agree. It was good.
Just me. I do that. Looked over my shifter. I'm like, why am I in third gear? Okie dokie.
And the second run with both drivers switching places.
Here we go.
Oh, this one will be good.
Now he's getting too close.
Closer.
Whoa, check out that angle.
It was an accident.
Fantastic.
I'm the one who taught him that, you know.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal. Good, good, great.
That's some fine driving.
When you're that close to each other, that's great.
And that run decided it, obviously.
Quite obviously.
It's so obvious.
I didn't have to, but like, I don't know. I think it's just kind of boring if I play through the whole game with the same car. And then somebody was like, "Hey, use one of the Toyota big bodies as a challenge because they're heavy and a bit harder to drive." But what I'm learning is this game is way more complex than I gave it credit for, and like the car is still good. It just has different strengths. It's a little bit slower off the line because it's making the same amount of power as the S15 was, but 200 and 300 kilos heavier. It's a little bit slower off the line. You can't really chase close. You can, it's just risky. It moves around slower. But like it's so much more confident on angle than the S15 was. It's neat. Dude, if me and Yoshioka round 2, baby, let's go. If I can even make it that far. May want to rephrase that. Zach maybe not wanna rephrase that. Maybe don't want to repeat that word. Maybe we don't want to say that word again. Maybe if there's a mod in here, maybe we want to just clear the chat a little bit. Maybe we want to. Yeah, let's yeah, there we go. There.
Let's watch.
Let's get. Thank you, Skellingtor. Whew. Didn't like that one. I figured it was a typo. Oh my fucking god, the power again.
So, here we are with the first run.
Here we go.
Oh, this matchup is a good one.
All right, here we go.
These guys are sticking close to each other. That angle is just beyond belief.
He's showing the other driver what he's made of.
Amazing.
Whoa, dangerous.
Watch it.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
This might be tough.
Overall, wasn't that a fine piece of driving right there?
Not amazing, but still pretty good.
There were some nice moves.
I don't think I have that much of an advantage. I literally never lose, but I'm always nervous. I'm always scared.
So, what do you think of this match?
This will be a tough one. Both are good drivers.
Very tough indeed.
All right.
He's closing the gap right up.
Good, good, so good.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
That was the best run through there that I've ever done in this car.
Not bad.
And
Okay.
yeah, he's gone now. I can't do anything about him there now. I think we're good though.
Excellent.
Taniguchi was the one I was the most worried about. And then Yoshioka in the final would be tough.
I think we're all in agreement about that performance.
He gets my vote.
Mine too.
Yeah, let's maybe not speculate on bad and unfortunate typos. Let's maybe not do that. That makes me a little uncomfortable. Oh! Oh, okay. I thought that was okay. Unfortunate. Thanks for coming. You're good, Drip. You're good. I don't like where that's going. I didn't mind where it was. I just didn't like where it was going. Automodded. Reason, aggression. Hiraoka, I think. Yeah, you were okay, but I didn't want someone to take what you had done and, like, escalate it, and then it turned into, like, a running joke. I'm like, no, we get the point. Movie theater popcorn. Did you go see the new Mario? I really want to go see the new Mario. Maybe I'll take Rob on a date. New Mario movie looks so silly. I just want to see it. I've been to a movie theater in years. Rightfully so, I think. My heart has been scorned.
Well then, let's get started.
Go in for the popcorn butt. You absolutely can. People used to come into my theater all the time, buy popcorn, and leave. If they were driving by, they're like, yeah, can we just get a large popcorn and double bag it and put a bag on top so we can, like, bring it home with us?
That's a good matchup.
Okay.
Whoa, dangerous. Watch it.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Why does this car feel so weird now?
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
This is getting good.
Get my eye in here. Barbie movie? No.
Now he's getting
I've seen, like, all the memes.
Closer.
I know the guy from Kim's Convenience is going to be in it, but apparently he's
Do it.
a little not nice.
In conclusion, what'd you guys think of that great run?
Oh, he did great out there.
I couldn't agree more.
You guys want a life hack? You know the butter at people who cook with yeah, clarified butter. People who cook Indian food, I think, will know where I'm going with this. Clarified butter is hard to find under that name. Go to your international food section. Look for ghee. You're welcome. It's the same thing, just a different name. Or just clarify your own. You can do that. I don't think it's that difficult. You just boil it until the milk fats go away, right? And then you could buy popcorn salt like on Amazon for like $10. Like I get a kilo of it.
This will be a good matchup.
And then boom, movie theater popcorn.
Good, great.
That's some fine driving.
When you're that close to each other, that's great.
I would like some closey points here. Okay. I feel like I deserve some closey points there, but
He's
okay.
closing the gap right up.
Sure.
Good, so good.
That's what I like to see.
They're almost bumping into each other.
If you close your eyes halfway, they look like one
They're
car.
that close.
All in all, I thought he had an excellent run.
I totally agree with
And
that.
that makes it official. That run was simply amazing.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is ghee? Like Ghee? And then I looked it up. It's just clarified butter. That's it. Just a goofy name for it. Dubsky. I don't think have I won a round at Ebizu yet? I think so. Not in a while. Dude, give me Yoshioka round 2. Oh, it's happening again from the same places on the bracket too, I think. I love this this plot line. I'm James Deaning the field right now, but Yoshioka's doing his goddamn best to put a stop to it. Dude, what if I just forget to turn so he gets a W? What if we just oops? I have a 30-point lead.
Here we are.
I kind of want to win every round. I don't think we've done that yet.
And which of these
But
two finalists will win? We'll find out shortly.
nah, if he's got to win, he's got to earn it. I could very well just fuck this up. I'm not very good here.
Well then, let's get it started.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, guys, it started already.
They're almost bumping into each other.
If you close your eyes halfway, they look like one car.
Here we go.
Nice,
Do
nice.
it. Take the.
I didn't get the crazy angle, but he's not doing shit behind me right now. James, so
They're getting close to each other.
if James does like decent this weekend, I think the championship is still up in the air between like him and Osbo and the usual
Close
suspects.
your eyes halfway, they look like
If
one
James wins, it's over.
So overall, that was fantastic driving, wasn't it?
The work of a real pro,
We
no
should
doubt.
be
If
worshiping the drifting god.
if James Dean can come back this season and win the championship, he's like, I don't think anyone can argue his legacy anymore. Not that a lot of people were, but I get that America isn't like where the best of the best are anymore,
So,
but
what do you think of this matchup?
This is a bit
some will
tough.
argue
Both
it
are good
never
drivers.
was. But
Very tough indeed.
if he can come back and just fucking dominate again,
He wants it.
He's going for it.
Come on, get closer.
if he come out in a brand new car that he's never driven before, a platform he's
G-string for you.
super unfamiliar with,
G-string now.
and
You
win,
guys are sick.
I think that's like what, the first time he's driven the new Mustang. I'm sure most of the changes are just body work, but holy fuck, dude, that's terrifying if he can do that.
I think we're all in agreement about that performance.
He gets my vote.
Mine too.
Yeah, LZ gets a lot of unfair hate. That's why. That's part of the reason why we do what we do here with the watch parties, because I'm just sick of people like either blowing him off or saying he's fucking trash. Is he the best driver in Formula Drift? Not even close, but there are drivers that do not belong there more than he does. Yeah, he made BMX popular and he made drifting popular, but he didn't do it in the way people wanted him to, so he's an awful, you know. No, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it the right. Like, people say he didn't deserve a Formula Drift seat. I'm like, dude, there's been people who have petitioned their way into FD who look like they'd never driven a fucking car before. At least Adam went to, like, Pro-Am and went through Pro 2, and, like, you want to get mad at the Pro 2 system giving licenses to anybody? Sure. Sure, that's a fair argument. But, like, there is people in FD Pro right now who just have, well, maybe not. I don't want to say names because, you know, it's just pointless, but there are people who have their pro license this season who don't fucking deserve their pro license. You know, Adam did good in the 1 year in the S15, and then he's been kind of floundering since. So I don't know if he just doesn't have time, his head's not in it, if the car just hasn't jibed with him. I don't know, but like, I'm not the biggest LZ fan in the world. I like his clothes because they're car clothes. You can buy them at Zoomies now, which is cool. Reminds me of, like, old school Hoonigan when they were in Zoomies, like, forever ago. Alex, you little stinker. Can you fucking blame Gear Wrench, though? Like, Dan was driving better towards the end of the season, but all he just hits things. But at the same time, he's probably getting more done for his sponsor Gear Wrench than the other people in the tail end of the field are.
So here goes his first
I don't
solo
know.
run.
I really don't know.
Good angle. Good.
Not bad at all.
That angle is just insane. Totally insane.
Amazing.
Me hungry? I don't know. Thank you, Tank, for the bits.
So, for this run, what do you think?
Hungry?
Really, really amazing.
It says it all.
By the way, I thought this would either be terrible or great here at Sekia Hills. It's great. It's 2 corners. And you're slowing down, and it's big angle. It's perfect for this car. I think we'll probably get gapped off the start, which will be a concern, but hey, for solo runs, it'll be fine.
Check that angle.
I lied! I lied!
Off the track.
Happens when you try to show off too much.
Yeah, but he did it anyway.
So,
Had to go for it.
think of that horrible run we just witnessed?
Bullies!
It was an insult to D1.
He needs to go
I think
back
the
and
buy is like
relearn
the
basic
pink and
techniques.
blue, right? Or the like dark pink and yeah. I don't like that color palette as much. I can do that. I just did it too early. Ooh, I never thought about
And
launching in
there he
second.
goes.
Oh god, where am I going?
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
Good enough for me.
He's pretty good.
That wasn't great.
So, how do you feel about that one, Mr. Head Judge?
Who, me? When did I become head judge?
He did okay. Right, head judge?
All right, so we have the potential to do good, but 2 of the 3 runs were trashed, so... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, I got scared. We are barely in the top 8. Pfeiffer, McQuarrie at the bottom. Habino made it again. I want to battle Habino. Petty and Millen towards the top, because of course. There's 5 Americans, I think, in this game, and they always make it. I could probably play with the tuning, but I know how the car drives now. I'm scared. If we had to go to Irwindale, I would fuck around with it. Itsumi. S13? Thank you, a capture card. Very good time to do that. Or upscaler. FD. Okay. There are still branches falling outside. I can hear it. I hope that the World Tour LZ thing is camping. Because I'm absolutely going to go if it's camping. If it's not camping, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's going to be a little bit harder to justify, but...
So, here we are with the best 16, second pair. And it's time to get started.
So we've seen Suenaga in the game. I don't think I think we battled him like really, really early. Yeah, the information's not out yet for the Toronto one.
Here we go.
May the best one win.
Oh, close. Excellent.
That's close driving.
Now take the inside if you can.
I didn't get that much of an
How do you
advantage
feel
there,
about
and he was
this one,
right
guys?
there.
6-4, I think.
Maybe not even that.
Yeah, that's not good. We might get beat on merit here. I'm gonna try to get close. But I think the AI chokes up a lot here, and they're easy to close in on. But it was like an hour ago, but I don't remember.
And the second run with both drivers switching places.
Here we go.
Oh, this
Oh yeah, they do.
good.
These guys are sticking close to each other. Sticky,
Okay, good.
Looking good.
Not my best performance, but I think good enough.
He's the winner.
I
Yes.
think that settles it.
Yes. I was gonna say we have a really uphill battle here, but this track's downhill, so. Thank you. Hold your applause. You're too kind. Oh, I'm holding. Yeah. Okay. I don't like how close that was. We got Nobe again now. Oh, Millen's out round 1. You love to see it. Oh, shit. I just noticed that Yoshioka made the finals twice and now isn't even in the top 16. You know, gang, maybe checking the points would be wise. Maybe that wouldn't be my worst idea. But we are currently undefeated. Tyler McQuarrie? Okay. It's kind of cool that they employed like a small, like local. I don't know how to put it, but like here, there's a fucking what's it called? Like a drift organization people called Top Drift with 2 P's, and they're putting the LZ World Tour event together here. Very cool. Very, very cool. Instead of them just showing up and trying to plan it all on their own, you know? Trees are still falling outside. It sounds like my coffee maker making its ticking noise, so I'm just like, oh no, burnt coffee. No, it's not a coffee maker.
So, what do you guys think of this matchup?
Oh, this is a great matchup.
They'll do fine as long as they stick to the basics.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky. Oh, God. Almost spun. I don't know if that's the right line, but it's the one that's working for me.
Oh, yes, very good.
Look cool enough from where I was sitting.
What's up, Mia? As long as I can stay with him and I don't eat shit. Thank you. Thank you. With me when I would shave and wait when I but
And so, the second run has begun.
Let's see how they do after switching places.
This is an interesting matchup.
He's sticking to the other car.
Impressive.
I don't know, Zach. I just think it's a really cool. It's going to be really cool for like the
That settles it, right?
I guess that it does.
Could you guys be more specific, please?
communities that they're going to. Like, I think it's going to be really cool for people who maybe didn't know Top Drift existed. TOPP. Top Drift is a thing in the States, but TOPP Top Drift is different. It's in Ontario, in the Toronto area. So people who didn't know Top Drift existed are going to go because LZ's putting on an event, see all the Top Drift shit, and probably Top Drift will be handing out pamphlets like, hey, come to our event, come do this. So it's going to grow their fan base. So not only is this big event coming to like their area, they're planning it with a trade-off of a shit ton of probably money and exposure. I think that's a really cool way of doing that. Because what was stopping like the World Tour people from just renting the track and then doing all the logistics themselves? It would have been a little bit more work, but probably like cheaper. Top Drift, it's like a local, I don't even know how to put it. Like they put on events in the Ontario, the Toronto area. Whether it's competitive or like track days, whatever, they're drift people. They're good noodles. Not the first time I've heard of them. Kuroi in the semis. Again, Tanaka and McQuarrie. So we got Mr. Horsepower and then Team Orange and John America on the right side of the bracket. I want to make a change to this car, but I'm too fucking scared. I think we can take grip out of it, but I'm terrified. I have to do some research tonight, because you can unlock videos. And I think the game will be fully 100% when we have all of those videos unlocked, and I'm not quite sure how to do that, other than just general win everything. And I think we will watch the videos. I just think I'll have to be cut out of the Let's Play for copyright reasons. I don't want Option coming after my ass. Come, ass.
Here we are with the semifinals, first pair. We've been looking forward to this battle.
That's such a beautiful car. I love that car. All right. He's got all the power in the world. I'm going to launch in second, see if that makes a difference.
So,
I think it did. It did. Maybe.
Here we go.
Oh, this matchup is a good one.
It is. Not in its current form. Like, it's changed a little bit. The judging style is a bit different. They go to different tracks, but D1 absolutely still exists.
Pretty good round.
All their rounds are streamed on YouTube, and you can hear friend of the channel, Alexi Smith or Noriaro, do the English commentary. Man, wouldn't it be cool to commentate for some sort of Japanese car series? Smile. Wouldn't that be really cool and fun?
So,
Smile.
What do you think of this match?
This will be a tough one. Both are good drivers.
Very tough indeed.
Now he's getting close.
Close.
Oh, penis! Oh, I'm shitting dicks. Oh, my God. Oh, goodness.
That decides it.
Oh, I got lucky there.
That's it.
Settled.
Stuck in. Is he supposed to be somewhere? I don't think he's driving this weekend. Yeah, there's some sort of weather out there right now. I know a DJ that's stuck in that area. Oh, that was so close. I didn't like that. In the final, Tyler McQuarrie beat him. Realistic video game. Maybe it's the wing. What's up, Ferret? Welcome back. I never knew if the wing made a difference in this game. Maybe it looks... I don't know if I'll have enough time to get another total, like, season started, but... I can jump into, like, test mode and see if the wing actually makes a difference or not. I've never, like, fact-checked it. I figured it was just cosmetic, but... If it makes a difference, I'm probably just going to take the wing off of every car I drive and just use mechanical grip.
We're down to the last two.
This feels silly.
Let the final
All right.
Those finalists look nervous, as they should be, because the finals are about to begin.
Dude, someone's about to send a rod to the moon.
So, here we are with the first round.
Here we go.
Oh, this matchup is a good one.
That angle is
Oh, he fucked it, and I nailed it.
He's showing the
Oh, McQuarrie's falling apart.
amazing.
No, not at all yet, Ferret. I want to get this game done first.
That run then, guys.
Cool. Very cool.
certainly not a washout.
I nailed it, and he didn't. Stuntman? Not on the channel, no, but yeah. I think I have Ignition, but I've never played it, but I played the PS2 Stuntman. That's a game I definitely want to play on the channel at some point, because it's notoriously difficult,
Let's see how they
and,
do
like,
after switching.
it's a car game without being a car game.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
I love racing games, don't get me wrong. I know, crazy, right? I love racing games that apply, or
Quite obviously.
that
It's so
gamers
obvious.
can enjoy,
There's
too.
almost nothing to discuss.
Like, you don't need to know everything about motorsports and all this shit and whatever to enjoy Stuntman. I love that about that game. It's another reason why I'll always go to bat for Mario Kart. Like, without Mario Kart, this genre would not be where it is today. Also, I don't know if you've ever played Mario Kart. It just fucking slaps. Like, any sort of car or racing game that appeals to normie gamers is always a thumbs up for me. Oh, hey, I played that semi-recently. I think in 2020 or, like, early 2020 or late 2019. Not ever having played it as a kid. Genuinely top 5 game. It's fan-fucking-tastic. It's not perfect, but it was really fun. Lived up to the hype. I wish I was able to play the
What's the best way
multiplayer.
to tackle this course, guys?
Well, just like rabbits in heat.
You mean to stick as close together as possible?
Don't rabbits move when they're
Well,
in?
not
It's the same one. Oh, the one with Crazy Story. Yeah, it's the one where you could, like, shift for, like, with your mind from car to car. Like, you basically possess somebody. I don't want to spoil too much. The game's been out for forever. I don't want to, like... I don't think I'd be spoiling it, but if you've never played it, it's worth getting a totally legal copy of it and playing it. I wish I would have been able to play the multiplayer, because the multiplayer looks fucking fun as shit, too.
Solo run. Oh, and here he is. Come on, come on.
THRUSTMASTER games. I never played any of them. I, like, know of them. I've seen, like, Road Trip Adventure and stuff. That's something I want to give a go at some point. But, oh, goodness. I've never had a chance to play any of those games before. I didn't know they existed until recently.
What do you think of that?
Not bad, definitely not bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
What do you think of that run, guys?
It was okay overall, wasn't it?
Well, you can't even buy it anymore legally, Nick. If you want to buy it, you have to get a used copy, like physical copy, or somebody made a whole video like it's the best Ubisoft game you can't play or something like that. I forget the name of the YouTuber, but Driver 1 was like really great, and we're gonna play that on the stream at some point. Driver 2 and 3 were kind of going on the GTA route, and then Driver San Francisco just said, fuck it, let's just do driving.
Whoa! Did you see the angle on that?
I need to pick up my jaw from the floor.
I remember 3 not being that bad, but I just drove around. I didn't actually try to play it. I was a kid, so I just wanted to experience how the cars drove in that.
Amazing.
That is correct, Barrett.
Run, all things considered.
Yeah, overall not
Not
bad.
bad. Could be better.
They said, wow, cool, twice in my run, and then went, LOL, could have been better. Did you 3-er? Yeah.
Let's see what he can do.
I remember I walked into a game store like $40 and I bought it because it was like $5. I had $5 extra in cash, and I was like, well, I might as well get Driver 3 while I'm here.
Here he comes.
Yep, let's go, let's go.
Speed is good.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Good angle. Good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, he's doing good.
That's a pretty good angle.
It's okay.
Good, but could be better.
Not a bad
We did
run,
all right.
all things considered.
Yeah, overall not
Not
bad.
bad.
I don't think I've
Could be
ever
better.
won every round in a like full-length championship in this game before, which is kind of why I've been taking it super seriously. I always... Oh my god, my nose. I always find a way to fuck it up somehow. Ooh, Anna with a 100-point run. Only Reese Millen made it in. So our main championship rival, we win. It's over. Not like we needed to compete in this round, but McCory didn't even make it. Yeah, we are going to be double his score if we make it past round 1. Tyler McCory, L. Drives GT4 now, I think. At least he used to. Drove an Audi. Just got home from the Mario movie. No spoilers, Mike, because I want to see it, but how do we think? Yes, no? I know the critics don't like it, but the critics probably all have goofy little tiny wieners. So, Ueno won round 1. Kumo Bikazama. Reese Millen's out. We haven't battled Ken. Oh, no, we did battle Ken Nomura, like, early. You'll love it. Sick. I just hope it's like it's like Sonic. Like, it doesn't take itself seriously and it's fucking goofy. Like, that's all I care about. I'm gonna give it a couple of weeks so it's not as busy, and I'm gonna see if Rob wants to go see it or something. We'll have to go to the theater out of town because I refuse to go to a Cineplex. I used to work at one. The wounds are too fresh. I don't want to be back in that building ever again if I can help it. Sick. That's all I wanted. It doesn't even have to be good. As long as I can walk out of there going, yeah, that was fun. That's all I care about. You drink before you watch it? I may consume some legalized adult, mind-altering substances.
So here we are. With
A lot of theaters
the
serve
best
alcohol
team
now,
best
too.
pair. I know
I don't know if I want to be drunk in a movie though. Like that's just not. I don't know. Like maybe having a one beer, that's fine. I know there's fancy movie theaters that like serve draft and shit. That's also cool, but.
So, what do you guys think of this matchup?
Oh shit, it's Kawabata.
Great matchup.
They'll do fine as long as they stick to the basics.
Here they come.
Liven it up, boys.
Go, go,
It just
go.
clicked.
Here we go.
Nice,
Do
nice.
it. Take the
You ready? I heard that there was a Dave, and you're not going to convince me that isn't a reference to our Dave.
That's so
It just has to be.
When you're that close to each other, that's great.
It just has to be.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Like it isn't, but it has to. Whoa! It just has to be.
What did you think of that run then, guys?
It was really good.
That's the only one I've
He
heard
was
of. Yeah.
good.
Well, I've seen it in screenshots. People have sent the screenshots to me. And obviously I've seen all like the pre-release trailers, and I know like the factions. I guess
So,
you'll
the
say.
second run has begun.
Let's see how they do after switching places.
This is an interesting matchup.
Here they come.
Flying
Gonna love one of the AI drivers.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, I plan on playing through that. I may need a hand. And I think somebody is already ready to help me, but I need a hand
Danger. Watch it.
getting the base game ready to go, and then I can install them. Oh. Well, that's not good. Can I pass them on the left
They're
here?
getting close to each other.
Oh, no.
Oh, his car is being
It seems we have made contact,
Yeah, not bad.
because I went wide. He didn't lose much
Extra
points for
mile
it.
to excite.
I think we're all in agreement about that performance.
I think there is a
My
Vitz.
vote.
I think there is a
Mine
pink
too.
Vitz. Or Yaris or whatever it is in the game. Can I say a miler spoiler? If you don't think it's going to affect my enjoyment of the game, then sure. Terasaki, it sounds delicious. Hondo. Who are we even battling here? Oh my fucking... Has anyone told him yet? Do we have photographic proof of this? Amazing. Dude, Ryan Burton's in a video game. That's fucking awesome. Oh, he's in the AP1. Okay. He endorsed it. Did they ask him ahead of time?
Okay.
I mean, he's
so
streaming
now
tonight. We
we're
can ask
down
him.
to the best 8, third pair.
Already? Oh, okay.
So
I'll
let's
look
get
on the
this
Bird
started.
app here in a minute.
And
Later, Alex. Have a good one, dude. Thank you again for everything. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Good matchup.
See you around, homie.
Come on now.
Oh, you
focus.
rotated there a little bit. Ooh, ow, 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 ow.
Oh, they're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool.
This is getting good.
Good, good, great.
That's some fine driving.
When you're that close to each other, that's great.
Good, good, great.
That's some fine driving.
When you're that close to each other, that's great.
That was an Orito Super in the title screen, and it
That
fucks.
was quite some driving out there.
Yeah, it was pretty
What do you
good.
know about this game?
Definitely good. Almost great.
I don't want to spoil too much. I'm looking up Rhino GT4 on Twitter. I'm going to have to
So, what
scroll
do you
past
guys
so
think of
many
this
sets of
matchup?
boobs.
Oh, this is a great matchup.
They'll do fine as long as they stick to the basics.
He is streaming late tonight. Oh my god, it's Rhino GT4 too. So like it is him. Slap trains in the game, that's hilarious. Miami Harris. Very fucking funny. Yeah, I like it's on his Twitter. If you go to Ryan's Twitter and like scrolls down, If anybody has clips of my pink fits causing problems on purpose in Popo Street Pepega mod, I want to see them. Trying to see if there's like an actual picture or something. RKD has a picture of like the I think I see Ryan's. I think this is his what do you call it? Yeah, so this isn't the mod. And I'm going to show you on my fucking phone, so it's not perfect. You can go to Ryan's Twitter and find it. But look at the leaderboard here. He's driving a pink Yaris, and he's like, oh my god. There you go, kind of. You see that? Well, I fucking tried, gang. It's on his Twitter. You can find it. Yeah, I thought it would be like the guy's name would be Ryan or something. Like, I didn't think it would actually be him. Very fucking cool. Dorset, are you ever happy? You're the most upset person I've ever met in my life.
Here we go.
Oh, this one will be good.
Here they come.
Flying right by us.
Go, go.
There you go.
What do you think?
They're close, but not close together enough.
Yep, that gap can be closed.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky.
Oh, no, I went wide again. Can I get... I'll do the same. Sneak.
So, can he take
We're good.
Hey, hey,
Oh.
cool.
Okay.
Just where's he trying to go?
That's fair.
You have to stay on the track.
Overall, guys, I thought that was perfect.
I agree. That was amazing.
All right, we did a little cheating, but I think we're going to beat the guy
Blown away
anyway.
by his driving.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, if it's harder, I'm still stoked for it. Pro Street was super easy. I'm not going to tell you, Zach. Guess you'll just have to watch. Well, I say that. Pro Street was easy if you had the right car. If you had the wrong car, you were in trouble. See, who? That's what I'm fucking worried about. But I had absolutely zero interest in the Most Wanted Pepega mod, and this one actually looks fun. You'd have to look past a lot of the memes, because I feel like a lot of the memes are just going to be like, haha, here's this one joke that wasn't really all that funny that we're going to beat into the ground for the next 10 minutes. But it looks like they made a lot of actually really fun changes. Like, the driving looks better. The drifting looks not as wooden. But you never know until you have your hands on it. So we'll, I don't know when I'm going to play that. Soon-ish. Like, within the next month or so.
Here we are with the
And I don't think it's going to be a 100% playthrough. I'm just going to play through like a regular fucking human being.
Who gets to go to the finals?
I just 100% in Pro Street. I really don't want to 100% it again. Yeah, even just driving around looks a bit...
Well then,
the cars look a little bit lighter. It looks a little bit more arcadey. Holy fuck, he's gone, gang.
Here they come.
Jesus. Thank you for blowing turn one, or else I would have had no chance.
Just a little too far away.
So close and yet so far.
Come on, close the gap.
They're almost bumping into each other.
Hey, watch it.
Careful, careful, careful. These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky.
Licking?
Come.
In there, I call that a thong.
That's a strange way to put
He's
it.
sneaking inside a tight. Overall impressions,
I
guys?
thought it was a pretty good run.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I've seen
good
too,
stuff.
Devils, but I'll be the judge of that. We'll see. It seems like some people, like, the only complaint I've seen so far has been about the
Can't wait to see who
difficulty.
wins.
Should be a good one.
Okay, here they come.
Look at him go.
I can just feel the speed.
But I mean, Pro Street was not a hard game,
Lovers
so
out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
Oh, and like, you know, it just kind of being a PC game too. Some people like it doesn't work for me and blah, 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 blah. Other than that, I haven't really heard a whole lot of negatives, but it's only been like a handful of days too.
Whoa, check out that angle.
You gotta look at it like a brand new game. It's not like
Looks like that's
a mod, you know what I mean? They've changed so much.
Job on this run.
Hey, let's go. Check screenshots. We are checking. We are checking. Why do I have 15 notifications? All right, one of them's important. We'll check that after. It's him. I love that. You do a lot of checking. I work for Ferrari. Smile. That's so good, dude. I know it's technically not Ryan in a video game, but in my mind, it's Ryan in a video game. Here we go. FD3S RX6. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what that means. Imamura. Yoichi Imamura. This car is pretty iconic. I think it won the championship in 2004. It's one of the championship cars, though, for sure. IIRC. You get a different version of the Apexy MD. All right, gang. Can I win every round in the 2003 season? That's amazing. Let's try second gear.
And they're off. The first
You know, the second gear start's not a horrible idea.
May the best one win.
Here they both come.
Come on now, focus.
It was indeed Wulan.
They're almost bumping into each other.
It was around this time, so like, I think pretty sure Kazama was on Top Gear too.
These guys are sticking close to each other. Sticky.
I've been watching some old Top Gear recently, so I'm waiting for that episode to show up.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
That was a pretty good run, wasn't it, guys?
Oh, yes, very good.
Look cool enough from where I was sitting.
I think I just need like a decent chase here, and then that's the chip. On an unnamed channel, I assume. You know what? Like, it won't be hard to find.
And the second
What's up,
run,
Mora?
with both drivers
But I don't want to be the reason why a bunch of people go there and get the channel taken down, because I've legitimately been really enjoying watching it at night.
Go, go, go!
I used to watch Top Gear all the time before I went to sleep in high school,
Close to each other.
because I streamed it from my 360, but I can't do that
They look like
to my
lovers out
Amazon
Very
stick.
close to each other.
At least not with the same control. So being able to watch it on Twitch has been nice. I mean,
there. They're getting close to each other.
Yeah, cool!
This is getting good.
I couldn't really put pressure on him, but we did enough.
That decides it.
Yeah, that's it.
We won every round in a season. I don't think I've ever done that. I may have, but I don't think so. I usually always find a way to fuck it up. I am the D1 Grand Prix Series speedrunner. Can I DM you so you can watch some Top of the Gear? I don't know. I think you'd be able to find it yourself if, you know, all you want to do is watch some Top of the Gear TV. Smile. Oh, Zach, if it's like 3 in the morning, that's what I'm watching. Or if it's like, I've been getting up around noon in the afternoon now because I'm an adult. And either nobody I want to watch is streaming or nobody's streaming. So I'm like, sweet, that's what we're doing. I did it again. 140, mate. McCoy came third twice and second once. Didn't qualify for 2 rounds. Yoshioka did shit, had 2 good rounds, and then continued to do shit. I was like, why is he so far down the order? That's why. I ain't sleeping tonight. These are the same people who did the WWE games of the era. Excellent. D1 champion. That's me. Thank you. Give me the ability to skip credits after I see it the first time. I was fucking right. I love being correct on occasion. So the livery is slightly different. I don't know if the stats are going to be different, but there you go. All right, what do we got for D1 Theater here? This is what I want to know. We're not going to have any replay data, but I want to have all of these. Yeah, we're getting there. So I'm not done this game unless I've got all of the secret videos. I do need to Google and see what I got to do to beat all those. As far as I know, all you have to do is do the survival mode. I don't know what extreme is. I'm sure that's got something to do with it. And win every championship and win 1 custom championship. Yeah, they're from the real series. Alright, let's go to Sekia Hills. I want to test something. Yeah, I've never done it. I don't think I've ever done extreme mode. I think I've looked at it and went, oh, cool, I'll definitely do that, and then just didn't. I've never, like, actually done a Let's Play of this game. I've just kind of played it. So 500 horsepower, 1,100 kilograms, 55 foot-pounds of torque. Ooh, it's got 500 more horsepower, or 50 more horsepower than the current version. That's neat. Yeah, this Let's Play may take longer than I thought. That's okay. I like this game, so it doesn't bother me. All right, let's go to the SOAR, because that's what we were using. And it saves. That's so cool. And let's go. I don't know if the wing makes a difference, but we are going to find out. This is a time attack, so it's just open driving, I think. I should have checked the tuning, but I won't touch it. I think it should carry over. If it carries over in D1 mode, I would assume it carries over here. My nose has fangs on it. Okay. Why does this game have a time attack mode? Well, I'll never know, but... Alright, so it still feels very chunky. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to change anything in there. What's up, Beardo? We are now the 2002 or 2003 D1 Grand Prix champions. So we got 2 more seasons to go. I think. I'm gonna start the next season before we kill the stream here. Car select. So this is something I want to see. I'm not gonna touch the setup at all. I've never like went on the fact-finding mission here. No wing. So is this just cosmetic? Is this game smarter than I give it credit for? We are about to find out. That's a paragraph of words. I'm sure that made sense in Japanese. You know, I think it feels exactly the same. It's kind of hard to tell. It feels a little loose. Slightly looser, but not by much. What's up, Paul? Poop. I agree. Is that placebo? That's kind of why I'm giving it a little bit more of an attempt here. Oh, wow. Okay, I almost hit the wall. And, like, we'll do the actual run-up the game made you do. No, me bumper. No, me bumper. Oh, no, it's exactly the fucking same. Yeah, I forget why he's not there, but he's not there. There's some sort of, like, very good reason, like his health or something, but... Okay. The beginning of a new season, again. And I'm continuing my rule of I'm not going to use the same car twice. We did... Oh, we only got 2 left. Awesome. So we did 2001, 2002. We just beat 2003. So 04, we got Irwindale Sugo Kart. So they're still not going to Big Boy Sugo. Ebizu Autopolis, Odaiba, Ebizu again for some reason, and Scuba. This is a weird schedule. I'm glad we're going to Autopolis finally, but... All right, gang. We need horsepower. I'm in between FD or R34 here. S2K. No. Odaiba's hard. And Irwindale's hard. The time for being silly with our car picks is now over. Oh, god damn it. This somehow had more power and less weight. I should have used that. Whatever. Okay, so what's got... Let's see what the FD has. Yeah, S2K is big stinky. I'll probably try it for, like, Hightailer. Why did it do that twice?
Mazda P in race room, 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 Mazda P in race room.
Guys, did you know that the Mazda DPI is in the race room? Did you know? Subaru is not a horrible idea. Great question. 420 with 1100. I don't really want to do another S chassis if we can avoid it. Again, sneaking suspicion, these are just the best cars in the game, but... The pink... I love how it saves your customization options. That's very cool. 1300. That's got no power. Little guy. I'm going to do the FD-RX-7. I think we've used this before, like the last time I played this game. I may have beat the game. It's got the weed number for power, so that's interesting. I think we beat survival mode with this car. Wing or no wing. It looks so right with the wing on it, man. I heard weed. What's up, Teal? If I end up dominating this championship, I will fully accept that was wrong and should have picked a worse car. This looks sick. Let's be silly. And I don't think it does anything, but I'm almost positive it does nothing. Still want full power. All right, let's see if I live to regret this decision. I tried being clever with the setup. I like the wheels on this. It looks correct. Bum!
So, here we are, the D1 Grand Prix. Any words of advice for the drivers, guys?
Thong it. Thong it. It's the way to go.
You mean squeeze into the inside while cornering?
Neither of these three people had any idea what they were doing voiceover for. Not a goddamn clue. Yeah, this track's tough, and I struggle. I remember having a hard time in Tokyo, too, so we'll... This is where the game gets a little bit difficult. It actually sounds like a rotary. Not the best rotary I've ever heard, but hey. Okie dokie, here we go.
Let's see what he's made of.
And the game doesn't care what line you're on as long as you're drifting.
Oh, and here he
Oh my god, I got no grip.
Come on.
The tires may have been a brave choice.
What do you guys think?
Speed's pretty good.
Not bad at all. Oh, good angle.
Nice.
That was pretty good.
Definitely a good car. Definitely a good car.
Not
Definitely a good
bad
car.
run, all things considered.
Yeah, overall not
Not
bad.
bad. Could be better.
Super cool thing about this game is whenever your wheels are spinning, there's LED in the wheels. Or
So,
a
here
neon in
goes
the
his
wheels.
first solo run.
This game fucks. I love this game. I'm going to try running the proper line now that we at least have a qualifying run in.
And he's on his way.
Oh my god.
Here he comes.
Yep, let's go, let's go.
Usually I can't do that.
Speed's okay.
He's doing fine.
Check that angle out.
Amazing.
I am really good at this game, apparently. Forget that I hit the inside wall.
What do you think of that run, guys?
It was okay overall, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay. So-so, I think.
What?
Let's see.
Usually it's really hard to run the top line here.
Oh, and here he is. Come on, come on.
And then this is even more difficult.
Good, but step on it more.
Check that angle out.
Amazing.
I'm really glad I picked the good car. Pig, I got your glutton for punishment, but it would have been rough in in the S2000 here. I took the wing off just in case.
Here he comes.
I was like, it looks cool about it.
Let's go, let's
let's go. What do you guys think?
Speed's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Whoa, now that's an excellent angle.
Impressive.
Very impressive.
Have I played? No, I don't plan on it.
All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the
It was
Mets. Let's
okay
go, Mets.
overall, wasn't it?
Yeah, okay. So, I think.
Have you played Horizon 5? Yeah, no. I'm not planning on it. It looks fun. I don't know. I'm not that interested in Horizon anymore. I'm not going to sit here and go, it's a bad game and you're not allowed to play it. There's a reason a bunch of people still play Horizon. I've had my fun with that series, I think. I feel like I should have got a better score than that, but sure. I think I won Irwindale like a handful of times, and I played this game a lot, so let's see what happens. I'm not confident. Ross Petty. Dorito battle here. And I don't remember how the AI take the line. It's definitely not the correct line. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks like there's a couple cool little updates, but I'm not, Nick, I love that. I love that Horizon people are like, oh my god, it's so good. There's anti-lag now. It doesn't really do anything, apparently, from what I've been told. It sounds like something. But it doesn't really affect the performance of the car, allegedly. I've never played it, so I wouldn't know, but...
I'm excited to see this battle today.
I don't know. It sounds like it's the Supra situation all over again. I remember Horizon 4, the community was like, oh my god, the Supra's in the game. This is the best game ever. I love it. I'm like, it's not going to make the game any better, right? And they're like, no, shut up, dumbass. Sure enough, like a month later, those same people are like, this game sucks.
So close and yet so far.
Come on, close the gap.
He's sticking to the other car.
Impressive.
Ooh, nice.
He locks on.
Wow.
And he's
Okay, so maybe Irwindale's easier than I remember.
So, can he take the inside?
Maybe Irwindale's a bit easier than I remember.
Looking good so far.
Overall, I thought that run was perfect.
He was just doing everything I taught him.
Moving right along.
Just died on me. Is it dead? Or is it the battery? Do you have a warranty? That's not good news at all.
So, what do you think of this match?
This will be a tough one. Both are good drivers.
I'm going to stay in the middle here so the AI doesn't just pass me.
They look like lovers.
I lied. I take everything back about me being good here.
Whoa, danger. Watch it. They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
Just died. Do you have is it under warranty still? What's up, Wolfie? This is where you live.
All in agreement about that performance.
He gets my vote.
Mine too.
I've killed several clones. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's this week. Shout out to Tony Disconi for planning a fucking event over Easter. That sucks, dude. Hopefully it's fixable. They can't look like lovers. What's up, Rigga Shark? They are indeed, but hey. That fact is not going to help you now, right? Gotta tell you. Oh, I should add a little bit more rear grip, but I don't want to change it. For a laptop. I hope not. Okay. I thought I was going to get first rounded here. Yeah, man. That sucks. Glad you have a backup, though. I'd hate to be without some sort of PC.
Okay, so now we're down to the best 8, second pair.
All
It's
alphabet
going to be
soup.
a tough battle for a seat in the semifinals. Well then, let's get it started.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh my god.
He hit the other car.
Just couldn't stop, did he?
He needs to focus more on the driving.
And now I'm not gaining points. Thank you.
Close. Excellent.
That's
I knew this was going to happen.
Take the inside if you can.
He's closing in fast.
Here we go.
Keep it up. Keep going.
None of this matters. None of this matters. None of this matters. I love this game
Do
sometimes.
it. Take the inside.
Yeah, we're going to
Do
lose.
it.
Maybe we should just move right along.
Yeah, not sure how that's my fault, team, but
He needs to relearn the basics.
So, what do you guys think of this?
dude just came down and stopped.
Couldn't
Like,
stop, did he?
He needs to focus more on the driving.
I lightly tapped him. I've hit cars harder and was able to still score points, but pinchy hands.
And the
Let's see if I can
second
cheese
round with
this.
both drivers switching places.
Here we go.
Oh, this one will be good.
These guys are sticking close to each other.
Sticky, sticky.
Looking good.
Whoa, dangerous.
Watch it.
They look like lovers out there.
They're very close to each other.
Up close and personal.
Look at this guy. Sheesh.
Okay, they're mad at me for going slow. I had to try.
Good, so good.
I wasn't making up like a 100-point gap.
I think that settles it.
I almost want to restart the season already.
He needs a lot more practice.
This sucks. What's up, Lithic? I'm just mad. I thought it was the first time I was ever going to win in Irwindale, and nope. No, it's not the car. The dude just parked in front of me, and it stopped scoring me points. If I would have been able to keep scoring points, I could have made up for the deficit. But oh well. Next round is Sugo. I'm gonna save, and I think that's it for me tonight, gang. Feels like it's early, but it's not. Path of Exile for the next few days. Good luck. No, keep going. You can't make me. We're gonna be streaming really long tonight. Not tonight, but this week with FD. But yeah, I think that's I'm gonna call it there.